Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Happy Wednesday. Okay, happy Wednesday. What's this? Oh, I'm like, what is going on? I hope everyone's having a great day today. We have some things to get into, child. I had to get a whole thumbnail together because all these men's is tripping. Okay, all of them from point A to point B. Okay, we got Ray J threatening people's booties. Okay, and I'm like, why would you threaten people's booties? I don't understand why anyone would want to threaten someone's booty in defense of their sister. Like that made no sense, Ray J. That's stupid. Okay, but I was like, I can't. What goes Ray J? Tank versus Tyrese, Chad, Ocho, beef, which we're not beefing, but Chad and Ocho, Chad and Shannon, okay, their little debacle or whatever. Kanye West is fighting for the monies that he thinks he don't want to pay and whatnot, okay? But again, okay, thank y'all for being around here, okay? I'm trying to put a shirt on because I have to put a shirt on so that I'm not inappropriate for the camera, okay? And sometimes that's how it go. Anyway, okay, I got my water, I got some ice, I got some tissue for my nose because it's still running. Okay, if y'all do not know, please make sure to do one or two or three things. Y'all know first and first, like the video. Okay, like the video. You understand? Liking the video help YouTube know I'm a real person and I do real content. And y'all should also share my stuff, YouTube. So that is why y'all should always. I'm trying to get my water together. That's why y'all should always like the videos of us people that y'all like and love, because y'all love us. Well, at least me. Okay. Share the video, subscribe, and all that good stuff and whatnot. And then we are here for a good time, maybe a long time. I'm not sure. We shall see. Okay, I am here. Hey, child, I wasn't ready. And of course I'm messing up stuff. Okay, the ice is frozen. I need my steel. I need my steel thing. You know what? No, fuck it. Hold on. Cause I ain't got time to beat up no ice. Okay, I don't have time to beat up ice to make it be soft enough for my straw to get through it. Okay, but happy Wednesday. We here together. Okay, a good time will be had by all. Okay, and whatnot. Now, I was today Wednesday. I was live on Monday. Okay, we had a good long. Monday was like almost 4 hours. If you missed Monday's live, go back and watch it. I cussed out to people. We had a good time. Him said a prayer to calm down the congregation of people who were trying to make me cuss them out a little bit more or whatever. So yeah, go watch Monday's live. It was fun. Okay. Go watch Sunday's live. It was fun as well. Go watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. It was fun too. But today we have the foolishness of these men. I said, what the men, girl, what is it in the water? It got to be something in the water, if you ask me. Okay. But yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to try. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared for the live. Okay, I didn't have a shirt on. I had no water and no ice. But here we are. Okay. Hello to those watching live. Hello to those who will end up watching the replay. I appreciate live watchers. I appreciate replay watchers. All of y'all, I appreciate y'all or whatever. The YouTube, don't tell y'all I'm here. You can't blame me. You gotta blame YouTube. Okay. YouTube also has been unsubscribing people from channels. So if you are a subscriber, make sure that you are a subscriber. Okay, make sure the button, since the subscribe button is still selected. Okay, the men do look evil because they all up to no good. All of them. Ray J for sure. Ray J up to no good as always. We can't trust him. Okay. Kanye not up to no good, but he always up to some shenanigans, whatever. Okay. Mystikal. We're gonna discuss him too, okay? And just all the people, all up this round here getting on our nerve for no good reason. Because it's like, go sit y'all rich ass down somewhere. But again, hello to all my moderators, my members, JayBirds, DoorDash, new people and old people too. Okay, I appreciate whoever is here. Okay, and so what? Yes, yesterday was DJ's 20th birthday. Okay, he turned 20. Happy birthday, nephew. Okay, he was having a good time. He was at school. He went out, had some good times with his friends, was hanging out. He is a great adult. He's an adult. Okay, he's my baby. DJ is my baby. Okay, yes, he's 20. He's an adult. He works. He's a world traveler. He gets on my nerves. He be tapping on his TT's nerves. He loves spending TT's money. Okay, but yes, happy 20th. Well, happy yesterday. He turned 20 yesterday, okay, and whatnot. But yes, I got Boosie. I have Boosie. And I did not put Boosie on the thumbnail because I just didn't. I may add him to it, but I don't know. But we're gonna get into Boosie. Afro, all the men's is tripping. I was like, what is the men's doing? I'm like, why is they acting like that? What y'all getting on my nerve, man? And I said they know none of the women was acting up today. Not really. I mean, Amy is connected to Dwight. So that's a connection thing, okay? But mostly it's all the men's acting up. Now, first of all, uh when I was making the thumbnail, I could not find a good picture of either of Chad or Shannon in a red suit, okay? Or red nothing, okay? And I when I was trying to make it do what it do, okay, and I was trying to get it to be a color cool because I wanted Ray J in black because he has a dark aura around him right now, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we need to be in black and it's a little red devil hat, okay. But I had, so if you look at the picture, okay, Chad's picture and Shannon Sharp's picture, I had to take their heads off of their picture and put their body on put the body on somebody else. So Chad's head, that's Chad's head, of course. That's Lakeith Stansfield's body. That's Lakeith Stansfield's body with Chad's head, okay? And then for Shannon Sharp, because again, I could not find not near a picture of Shannon in nothing red, okay? And so what I had to do, the guy he played in the Superfly movie, the young black guy. What's the young black guy name? He was also on Grownish. Let me see what his name is. Hold on. The young man, what's his man's name? What is his name? Trevor Jackson. Okay, y'all know. So Trevor Jackson. That's Trevor Jackson's body in a red suit, and then I put Shannon's head on Trevor Jackson. And when I tried to put Ocho's head on Trevor's body, Ocho looks sick. For some reason, I don't know why. I have no idea why. But when I put Ocho's head on that body, I said, "Oh, like a sick giraffe. I can't use that. No, I can't make him be a sick giraffe." And I sent the picture to him, cracking up laughing, because it looked so funny. I was like, "Lord, why is Ocho sick? How did that happen? I don't know, Jesus." But the thumbnail came together, okay? Chop Mystikal been mysticaling for 20 odd years. Okay, Mystikal been mysticaling for a while. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This may be my second male thumbnail, like all the men's is. I think I did one before this one, like sometime last year. I don't remember. I rarely ever have an all male thumbnail with these many people. If it's a little quick something, I may put like 4 men around there. But I said, child, all the men is acting crazy. Okay, the Afro Man trial, I was not following it at all, but I synced the stuff today. We're gonna get into that as well. Child, DJ was just 2. I said, "Nigga, where your time go?" I said, "Nigga, I need you to get older, but stop getting older at the same time. I need you to figure out how to keep growing up, but stop aging." Okay, because it's older that you get, older I get. I don't like it. Okay. Anyway, we not you doing look. You doing CGI. I am an artiste. Okay, I am an artiste. I said, "Girl, get your thumbnail together." Brad, you look like this. Well, he might have child. He possibly. I think he was sweating because he was performing somewhere outside at a event. He was outside singing. You know, saying, "If I had one wish, we would be as friends." If I had one, it was a one wish show somewhere. Okay. But yeah, the effort was. I said, I can't believe, you know, not it was Van from Black Ink. I met when he was a baby. He was a baby. Girl, I was like, oh my God, my nephew's in the note. Oh, he's still my baby. And everybody, look, I'm gonna show y'all a picture. Let's get to sharing my screen. Hold on. Let's get to sharing the screen. Okay, because wait, let me pay that. It was his birthday, and I posted a picture of my nephew. Okay, people all look. I already know. Everybody always say it. Oh my God, is that your son? Oh my God, y'all look just alike. It's my nephew. I know we look. DJ is just a male version of my face. Okay. And I'm like, it's the DNA. Okay. I know every time I post any picture of me and him, I have to reiterate to people, I do not have a child. He is not my long lost son. Okay, he is not my illegitimate son. He is my nephew. Now again, I bothered his mom the whole pregnancy, okay, and whatnot. But he was a little itty bitty baby. And then I posted a little video of us. But when I see pictures of me and DJ together, I fully get why people say, oh, he looked like you, because he does. We share the same DNA. Okay. I fully get it. But this one picture that I posted, I said, oh, okay, yeah, he's my twin. I can't deny it. Where's the picture? It was one picture of us. I think it was maybe on Christmas. We even sit the same. Child. My mama took this picture of us we was at a restaurant somewhere, and she like, look at y'all this sit. We are child. No, okay. That was him in Tokyo. But where's one picture at, y'all? Not that. We always hug on each other because that's my baby. He's my baby. Right here. I said, okay. Okay. You know, when I see this picture, I said, yeah. Mm-hmm. I can say, okay. You know, I was like, we look, you know what I'm saying? We have same nose, same smile, same features. We act alike or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But when I seen this one, I was like, yeah, okay. But I always like to say he is a male, because I don't want to feel like he like a girl, because he doesn't. He looked like a guy. He just has, you know what I'm saying? It's the same features. You know what I'm saying? So again, he turned 20. He is an extraordinary human being. He's gonna be a great person when he grows as he gets older. He's very responsible. Okay. He just came back from Tokyo. He spent a week in Tokyo. 3 weeks ago, I think it was. He spent a week in Tokyo. He's an explorer. Okay. But yeah. That's my baby. He's TT's. And I'd be stalking him. Look at baby DJ. Look at the baby. You know, look at DJ's baby. That's when I was darker skinned. But, you know, we love the little boy. Okay. I was like, yes. Again, he earned all my child look, baby DJ and baby Jaylee. Okay. I said, well, how did that happen? And again, it's not that he does not look like my sister. But I always sometimes like to prove my point. Like he's my twin. He's absolutely my twin. Okay, that's my baby. And he was all in Tokyo, Japan for a whole week. And I was stalking him. So I would screenshot his location. Like, look, you're in Tokyo, DJ. He posted some pictures for his trip. He was there. And he's a traveler, okay? He's a traveler. This is the first time I posted stuff from his trip, because he posted. Usually he don't post stuff when he travels. I think he did when he went to Cancun. Was it the Bahamas? I don't know. But he was around there, having a good time. in Tokyo, Japan, with the peoples, with some friends from school. Okay. So yeah, so I always tell people, look, if your kids want to travel, let them travel, let them go, but stalk them via the phones. hmm Stalk them. That's what I do all the time. Anyway, enough about aunties, baby. Let's get into the things, okay? Um, I try to feed them, babysit them, drive them around, okay, and all the things. Weird. This ain't help you. Um. Anyway, uh, yeah, we all stole my mama face. So that's the thing. We all together. It's a triplet situation. Now the peoples. Okay, y'all ready? Again, like the video, share the video, and all that good stuff. It's gonna be a minute. I ain't gonna lie. I usually say, "Oh, we're gonna be here for 2 days, or 2 hours, or 15 minutes," and then 4 hours later, we still around here. So I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie today. Okay, it's gonna be a 2 hour show. It's already 20 damn minutes. Okay. Anyway, let's start with some foolishness. Okay. Now I said, first of all, why are you fighting people? DoorDash? Get my food. That's what my food like. Cause you fighting people. Okay. A DoorDash driver was out here acting up. Okay. Fighting people and whatnot.
Friday night at dinner turned to terror for customers and employees at Amir's Mediterranean Grill. An impatient food delivery driver told that he would have to wait for an order turned violent, fighting with workers after they threw him out of the restaurant. When he turned to go back to his car, they hoped he was leaving. Instead, he pulled out a handgun equipped with a green laser light targeting beam.
He ran out into the front of the building. He started waving the gun inside. He had a laser on it, and he was just like pointing it at people in the restaurant.
One customer made a praying gesture, asking the gunman not to open fire. He left and climbed back into his car and took off. A few days later, police arrested 36-year-old Mase Coburn following a traffic stop.
Can you imagine you being a DoorDash driver? Okay. And I'm not bashing DoorDash drivers, but you have to do a lot of DoorDashing to make good money to be a DoorDash driver. Okay. Now you done took your ass down to the PepsiCo Mediterranean restaurant foods and drinks and whatnot. And because you have to wait for the order to be made or to be finished out or whatever, you pull a gun out and fight. You fight the staff first and then pull a gun out. Your bail money for, let's see, assault. They're gonna probably charge you with some kind of terroristic threats because the gun got a sniper on it. What's wrong with you, sir? Is it crack cocaine? Is it crack? It has to be. And now your bail money can't be paid by DoorDash money, and you fired from DoorDash.
With the assistance from Gwinnett authorities, we were able to apprehend that individual and taking him into custody.
Obviously, this person had some issues, some anger problems. I mean, we've been there for 15, 16 years. Never had an issue like this.
What started as a
now you're locked up. Got you locked up. They won't let you. It's never worth it. It's never worth it. I get being mad, aggravated, don't want to wait. I get all of that, but fighting and pulling guns out is never gonna solve nothing. Now you're arrested. Dumb shit. Okay. Also, dumb shit. You can't be in court talking and snitching on yourself.
So my problem is I be seeing things, sir. So I'm in the courtroom, sir. All the police that I be seeing, they don't be coming to open the door for me. Well, it's one of the police that's in the room last night. He was actually a good person. Sir, I be fighting things that y'all cannot see. So therefore, how can you put someone in jail that's fighting something that you can't see? When I was on the highway driving, it's 3 cars. What's the devil's number? 6, right? It's 3 cars. Every time I went hitting speed, I'm at a speed limit. I see 3 cars every time I hit the gas. Ain't no cars on the road. It's just me. It's 3 cars that pop up. 1, 2, 3. Then it's 1, 2, 3 again, right? Okay. The people that were supposed to be killed, they didn't die. Nobody died. Obviously, right?
No, one person did. You do have one count.
Nobody died, sir.
I'm just.
You want to show me how? I shot every one of the people. Nah, shut up, man. Let me talk. I can't talk to the judge, bro. Okay, let me talk, man.
Why would you be at court trying to say you didn't do it, that you didn't kill nobody, okay, and then you say on the record to the judge, hey, I shot them people. I mean, they ain't die. I mean, I shot them. Sir, one person did die. You just admitted on the record that you shot the people. And your lawyer said, don't say that. Man, let me talk. Okay, bitch, talk. Go to jail. Go to jail, bitch. Go ahead. Girl.
It's been recorded, then it's been recorded. I shot every one of them people in the head. They're not making it back. My cousin, he was supposed to die. That dude that hit the floor, oh yeah, he died. A lot of people were shot in the head, sir. And went back up right in front of my face. So, therefore, how the can you wake back up in front of my face after I shoot you? How are you gonna wake back up? Please tell me, sir. So
first of all, he's insane. Okay, he needs some therapy. He needs to be in prison. One, he needs to be in prison because he be shooting folks in the head. Not only that, to say I keep you can't hold me accountable if I'm seeing stuff that ain't there. And if I see 3 cars and then 3 more cars went to 6, and the devil is 6, 6, 6, and I shoot everybody in the head, and they wait, sir, you're mental. Okay, you need to go sit down, but you should never admit you did it. It's the whole I shot him in the head and they popped back up. Are you sure? Get all the people who need mental help some help. Because that boy think he's spitting real stuff that makes sense, and none of it makes sense. Now, maybe he's trying to go for the insanity plea, but even if you plead insanity, that's still prison time, sir. You fighting a losing, you're fighting a losing battle. And when your lawyer say, don't say that, you can't then say, let me talk. You want to talk yourself into prison? Okay, I get paid regardless. So again, let's hope he get the help he needs, but let's also hope he don't get out. Okay, because he thinks he's seeing things that isn't there, and so he shoots people because he see them get back up, even though he's killing people. Okay, let's hope he's in jail forever. Okay, so I don't know what's wrong with people and their anger. Okay, Philly man punches a female crossing guard, then runs.
Surveillance video shows the terrifying moment a man punched a school crossing guard.
Now why would you walk up on that lady, punch her, and then run off?
In the face and ran away, leaving her unconscious. It happened at 6th and Walnut Streets in Darby Borough around 3 o'clock Monday afternoon.
Besides the officers in this department and myself, the mayor and the council of Darby Borough are very disturbed by this.
Video from another angle shows what led to the attack. Police say the suspect, driving a gold Nissan Altima, drives past and abruptly pulls over. He gets out of his car and chases the crossing guard down, yelling in her face and punching her.
Because he's crazy. Lock him up too.
According to Police Chief Joseph Gabe, the victim told detectives the man was getting impatient while he was sitting in his car waiting for her to cross with the children who had just gotten off the school bus.
How you punching crossing guards that are helping children cross the street safely? How are you so, I gotta go, bitch. You are not caring that all that lady did was her job. Okay, make sure the children cross safely because it sounds like you may hit children if you had a chance to. So I hope they find him. And I hope somebody beat him up in jail.
We believe that he's unhappy that he has to wait while she does this. And he becomes irate and decides to take matters in his own hands.
After the attack, the victim got up and makes a phone call for help. Police say she was taken to the hospital with swelling and bruising on her face. Detectives are following several leads as they search for the assailant.
Again, get y'all crazy ass cousins off the streets of Philadelphia. Okay, what is wrong with y'all? Oh Lord, it's a violent, y'all. This is some violence. I didn't want all the violence, y'all. I didn't really look at all my stories before I put them on here. Everybody punching some damn body. Okay, now this happened in Miami. Now, look, this pissed me off because it makes me feel like it's probably other correctional people or whatever who be beating up inmates, and then the inmates be so pissed off they want to fight back, and they can't. But he should be fired. Okay, if you watch this, the inmate hands are handcuffed behind his back. Okay, and then the correctional officer just start landing haymaker left and right for no good reason.
County Pretrial Detention Center shows an officer repeatedly striking an inmate inside an elevator. Roughly 11 punches were thrown, several of them landing.
Come on, so you can go downstairs.
About 6 hours later, body camera video shows inmate Spencer Butler inside a room. An officer is seen pointing a weapon through the window. It's now about 2 a.m. on March 2nd, 2023.
And why, if it's 2 a.m., why are you waking me up at 2 a.m. after your homeboy beat me up in the elevator?
Hey, remember that.
Butler is then pulled out of the room by a crowd of officers, upset about getting beaten up.
I done got beat already, and y'all see him talking about I'm trying to do something, bro. I've been in cuffs for a long time. When they put his hands on me the first time.
Officers then placed Butler in a shower. For an unknown reason, he was pepper sprayed.
You want to decontaminate?
So your homeboy beat me up. Okay, y'all then get me up out my room at 2 a.m. Okay, drag me out my cell, pepper spray me, and want to shower me down at 2 a.m. home?
Do you want an opportunity to get the OC spray off of you? If not,
I didn't have to get sprayed. I didn't do.
Sir,
what you talking about?
Records show Butler was struck by Officer Myth Louise June.
Now, the fact that the officer's hands are swollen, meaning he was fighting somebody and his hands got all bruised up, and the fact that the inmate is pissed off because that man beat me up and now y'all fucking with me. And that'd be the bad part for some inmates. Like, if I'm upset because somebody put their hands on me, but y'all want to keep fucking with me, that's how the inmates end up getting into more trouble because y'all be ignoring what they saying. Hey, he beat me up.
On March 1st, photos obtained by NBC6 show the officer with bloody bruises on his knuckle.
Give you the opportunity to write a statement about what transpired with you on the elevator with Officer Louis June.
Later, Butler is asked to describe the officer's actions in the elevator. This is how Butler described it.
AGGRESSIV.
Officer Louis June wasn't charged until January of this year, nearly 3 years later. State attorneys tell NBC6 the delay in the misdemeanor charge was due to the officer's prior attorney wanting to investigate the case. Miami-Dade Corrections told NBC6 the arrest stems from an investigation into staff misconduct. Dade County pretrial.
At the end of the day, I'm suing the prison. I'm suing the cops. I'm suing the warden. I'm suing the governor. I'm suing the mayor. I'm suing the police chief. I feel like you can't be beating up inmates because you're upset. You really can't. One, you should not be beating up nobody in general, okay? But you also should not be beating up a handcuffed inmate like he's a dog. And right, three years later, nope. I'm owning everything. Okay, I'm owning everything. So it's now being investigated. But again, I'm like, it should not take that long for someone to investigate when a handcuffed inmate is beaten up in an elevator. Again, if that's my people, we fighting. Okay, we are fighting.
Caldwell.
Daycare alert, daycare alert, daycare alert. We've had many conversations about, investigating daycares, doing deep dives on daycares, trying your best to pick a good daycare for your child. This white hoe right here, down in the corner, is charged with involuntary manslaughter because she killed the baby in the daycare. Now, I don't know how the lady was able to make it to the police station. I don't know how that happened. Okay, and why she there with two working eyes and two regular lips and a regular nose. I don't know why her mugshot looked regular. I don't know why she ain't got a busted lip, two black eyes, a fractured nose. I don't know why her hair not pulled out. I don't know why she don't look disheveled. Because anytime your punk ass is working at a daycare and you do something like this, you don't have to worry about getting arrested, baby girl. I'm going to kill you.
County, a wrongful death lawsuit in the death of this little girl. Channel 9 told you last May when 16-month-old Maddie Mitchell was found unresponsive at the Creative Beginnings Daycare in Lenoir. A worker there was later charged with involuntary manslaughter. Channel 9's Dave Faraday joins us live from a grove.
Now, I don't like the involuntary part of it all. Okay, I don't like that.
Memorial for Maddie. And Dave, there are some new details in that lawsuit.
Yeah, Evan, we're learning from the lawsuit. First off, some of this is very difficult to hear. We're learning.
Point. This is the crazy. Look, y'all know we have to sometimes be like, yeah, sit in the prison. I hope their life is horrible. Look, I hope all the plungers at the prison is inserted in that lady. Okay. I hope all the itty bitty pieces of glass is crumpled and spread across her food. Okay. I hope all the bleach is poured on her bed so she can't sleep with. Okay. Because she covered that baby up with a blanket and laid on top of the baby, so the baby suffocated. Again, I implore y'all, okay? If you look, we have to do our due diligence in hoping that the people we leave our children with are sane, non-murderous people. Okay, the mama said it was her first day of daycare at the Creative Beginners Daycare in North Carolina. The lady who killed her was Alexandria Coffee. I hope that bitch a long suffering time in prison. And because she only got involuntary manslaughter, I hope if and when she get out, I hope if and the same way we waiting on Yolanda South, who killed Salinas. The same way we wait for Yolanda ass to get out to mollywop her. Okay, we're gonna mollywop Yolanda whenever that bitch get out. If this hoe right here get out too, catch her. Okay, catch her and beat her ass. I thought, but again, my only point in showing this was I want to always say, okay, pay real close attention and be like, hey, are y'all certified? Are your daycare workers bonded? Background check done and all? Okay, do y'all have cameras? You know, ask all the extra questions because I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. I kept hearing about this case. Okay, the lady, what's her name? Corey Richards. She is the lady that she wrote a children's book about grief because for her kids, because her husband died. So her husband died. She wrote a grief book. Turned out the bitch killed her husband. Okay, she killed her husband for the insurance money. Wrote a book about grief, and now she's guilty.
So, Ms. Richards, please stand.
You know how insane you have to be like, you know what? I'm gonna kill my husband, and then I'm gonna write a book about grief. Bitch, you caused the grief.
Count 1, aggravated murder. We, the jury, unanimously find that the defendant, Corey Richards, is guilty of aggravated murder.
You know you did it, bitch. Okay, so she was found guilty on all charges. Okay, but I'm like, when people commit crimes and then play the victim of said crime, meaning you poisoned your husband with fentanyl. Okay, gave that man a fentanyl-laced drink. He died. You had multiple insurance policies that you collected on. She was also charged and convicted of convicted of insurance fraud. Because if you kill someone for insurance money, that is considered insurance fraud. She was also convicted of insurance fraud and murder. Okay, give her life. It was a 3-week trial. She'll be sentenced on May 13th and faces the maximum penalty of life in prison. Again, it wasn't accidental. Look, if you can always leave, divorce, okay, get a job. You do when you are in a marriage that for whatever reason you want to get out of, if you want more money, bigger dick, whatever it may be, you can always just divorce a person that you don't want to be with. You do not you do not have to murder anybody to get out of the situation, unless they're trying to kill you. But when people commit murders to get out of relationships and they go to prison, your dumb ass just left. A divorce attorney is much cheaper than a attorney for a murder. Okay, give a rap. I'm like, y'all is dumb. Y'all is weird. Is that all my weird news? I think that's all the weird news I want to cover today. Okay. I don't care about that one. I see this and it made me laugh. A retired racehorse was slaughtered and served to unknowing people at a soup kitchen as beef. And they discovered this after they found the microchip of the damn horse in the food. Now, first of all, I said, y'all kill horses? Because a horse and a cow is two different. You know, I don't think I've never heard of any place here in the world oh yeah, we eat horses. I've never even heard someone say, oh yeah, when a horse died, we ate the horse. I was like, say what now? Okay, so they say imagine ordering beef stew and you find out it's horse meat. Bitch, horse meat? Who even knows how to season horse meat? Girl, what you put on it? Some garlic powder? Some cayenne pepper? I was like, who know how to season the horse meat? Okay. Per reports, a retired racehorse named Smart Latch was supposed to be sent off to a riding club after getting injured. Instead, that horse somehow ended up chopped up, okay, and served to people at a government-ran soup kitchen. Colt 45 out here feeding people's horses. A man was just trying to eat his meal when he bit into something strange. Turns out it was a microchip. Yep, a whole tracking chip. You know, because in these animals, they put chips in, because if the horse run away, they got to find it. Okay, so they found a microchip. Okay, they tested the damn chip, and the officials confirmed it belonged to Smart Latch, the same horse that was supposed to be at a riding club. Girl, first of all, the horse got injured. They did not want to send the horse to the upper room. And so, hey, send the horse off to horse camp. Okay, fucked around and cooked up little Betty. Okay, so they then tested the food. How many people you think a horse feed? I just wonder. Okay. They tested the food and confirmed it was horse meat. They had to throw away over 200 kilograms of it after finding out what people have been eating. What's interesting is that horse slaughter is illegal over there. It says horse slaughter is illegal here. What was they at? Oh, in Turkey. In Turkey. Girl, y'all over there in Turkey. It's illegal in Turkey to kill the horses. Okay, I feel like it should be illegal here. Because I don't recall anybody ever. I've heard of kangaroo meat. I've heard of frog legs. I've heard of people eat the cow. We eat the cow. We eat the chicken. We eat the lamb. Now buffalo wings ain't from buffalo. Do we eat buffaloes? Is there any meat that come from buffaloes? Because y'all know buffalo wings don't come from buffaloes, okay? But I don't know. I've never had no buffalo meat, okay? But I've never heard of someone like, yeah, man, over there in Istanbul, they got real good horse meat. Bitch, horse meat? What part of the horse? So it's illegal over there in Turkey to kill the horses, especially a registered racehorse that's supposed to be protected. Okay, investigators are now saying that the horse likely never made it. They said the horse probably never made it to the right club. You think if the horse ended up in someone's soup, okay, in someone's beef stew, it probably never made it to the riding club. Okay, it probably went straight to which probably means any horse from that place handled by those people was probably always took and made some fucking beef stew. Turtles and bear? Really? Well, I think I have heard of people eating turtle. I do think that. Okay. Oh yeah, bison. That's right. Bison. Buffalo is bison. Okay. Yeah, I heard people eat bison. I've never had bison. I haven't. But again, child, they're over there eating. Don't go they're over there eating horses in Turkey. Okay. But again, on top of that, they believe the meat might have been mislabeled as beef before. But what else can you call horse meat? The city tried to defend itself, claiming everything was sourced properly. Meanwhile, the horse owner says he's more concerned about finding out who did this than the fine he got was hit with the paperwork issues. Who cut the horse up? Child. Remind me not to get beef stew from Turkey. Customer pissed off. Okay, customer gets into it with Aldi worker who falsely accused her of stealing. Okay, employee claimed she only showed a receipt with 2 items despite having a full cart. Y'all stop stealing.
You said it was only 2 things scanned.
Only 2 things got scanned in this cart. Yeah.
Okay, so you're telling me that out of all of this stuff,
I just saw it.
You just saw it.
Yeah.
Okay.
showed me everything up there. I can go print out your receipts if you'd like.
Okay.
Wait, I need you up there.
Now let me show you this.
Okay, so now why didn't you just show me that a minute ago?
I didn't get a chance to.
I just asked you,
ma'am.
honey.
Look at this.
Ma'am, honey, girl, what?
Let me see the date. Okay. You didn't tell me. I asked you where the rest of them was. There was only 2 items on the first receipt. So I just asked for the second receipt.
Okay.
And
So you just accused me of stealing.
I just said, I'm going to look. I came out of the bathroom and I'm just asking you for your other receipt. And you only had 2 items on the other receipt. Frosted Flakes and something else.
You can just go.
Ma'am, I don't even have, sir.
You're good.
Can you? But I should be. I should be because I just. But do you see how hostile she is? She just accused me. She just accused me of stealing.
Though. So whenever it dings, we have to come check receipts. So if you hand somebody a receipt, you have a cart full of stuff with 2 things. I'm going to ask for another receipt as well.
Okay. So basically, you're accusing me of stealing too.
No, I'm not. I'm not accusing you.
Okay.
Of I'm just
But
telling you
when you look at this receipt, you guys see this?
The fact that he walked away and said, "Girl, let me move your card. Let me move your card." The way he grabbed her card and said, "Let's go."
Look, you see this? He's taking my things out of the store with my purse.
Why the store empty? I don't think I've ever been in a store and there wasn't nobody in there but me, the crackhead lady, and then the white man was probably doing. Stop.
Is in that cart. My purse is in that cart. Y'all just accused me of stealing. I don't even have Frosted Flakes in my basket at all.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. We've had a really long day. Can you please just leave?
So because you had a long day, it's okay for you to accuse people of stealing.
Have a good night.
Yeah, I will be reporting this.
My name's Kate. Nice to meet you.
What's your name? Peyton. Okay, you see that, ma'am? The people, they just
ma'am, leave me out of it. Okay, I don't no, I didn't see shit, girl. I didn't see nothing.
So now why am I in it? And you could have did it. See how I get wrong?
I didn't see nothing.
accused me of stealing. I had it all on camera though. It's okay. Where's my receipt? Where's my receipt? Okay, and you took my card, you removed my things, my purse, my items. You removed my things without my permission out of the store. Peyton, right? Right? Yes. Did I do something wrong?
No, but you're being rude.
Did I do something wrong?
We asked
look at how aggressive.
Oh, she huffing and puffing, child. She huffing and puffing.
Aggressive these guys are in here.
I asked you a question, and I'm asking you to leave.
Yeah. Did I do something wrong?
No.
Why did you touch my stuff? My purse is in my cart. Why did you touch my cart and remove it from the store? Because why did you do that? What you gonna do? Touch me?
No, but you need to leave.
What are you gonna do? Touch me? I wish you would.
Come on.
You're escorting me out of the store because you guys accused me of stealing something when I have a receipt for everything in the basket. And you're sitting here acting as if I did something wrong.
Can you just please leave?
I what?
Man, I am sorry for that misunderstanding, but you need
You're not making it no better. You're very rude. You just escorted my purse and everything out of the store.
I asked you to leave.
Peyton, you did that.
Just leave. Come on.
You did that.
Just go.
You're treating me as though I did something wrong. I just spent money in here. Look at how aggressive he is. Look at how aggressive these people are. And they just accused me of stealing. This is Aldi's, Ramsey, Minnesota.
Okay, let me tell y'all something. Okay. Y'all know I'm good for telling the bitch leave me alone and returning whatever. I see this two different ways, okay? I feel like the fact that she had two different receipts and one receipt showed that she only scanned 2 items. However, she has a cart full of stuff. I do think it made sense for the girl to think, well, what's going on? Because you got all my stuff. Now, once you saw, oh, she has 2 receipts. Oh, my fault. I saw you ring up 2 things. I did not know you did more than 1 transaction. I'm sorry, ma'am. My apologies. Have a nice evening. I'm not about to fuss with somebody, 1 at Aldi's, 2 at night, 3 over shit I paid for. Okay? There's a difference between someone said you stole, you stealing, but I'm not, you showed her 1 receipt that had 2 items. If they say, hey, ma'am, let me see your receipt, and you show them a receipt that doesn't have all your items, that to me, that would mean you stole some shit. I'm sorry. To me, that looked like, oh, you in the self-checkout line, you scan 2 items, but have 30 items. I'm supposed to, I work here. I have a job. I'm supposed to say, hey, ma'am, can I see your receipt? And if your receipt only showed 2 items, but I see 40 items, I'm going to ask, well, that don't add up. That's 2. That's 40. You got another receipt. So the fact that it seemed like she waited to start recording after she put out the second receipt, it feel like you was on some rah-rah bullshit. I don't know why. Now, if you and Becky Ann been beefing, if y'all both fucking the same drug dealer, okay, and y'all beefing because she fucking the weed man, and you fucking the weed man, and he wants some Aldi food or whatever, and now y'all, I don't know. But I do feel like once the lady saw the longer receipt, she said, oh, you didn't show me this receipt. They both had attitude, the worker and the customer. They both had one. But to me, the customer is upset because they asked for a receipt. You gave them the wrong one, and they assumed, oh, well, you stealing? Because this guy, and that's what some folk do. Okay? But I think, because stores will say, hey, can I see your receipt? Just show them the receipt for what you have. Because I'm not fussing with no bitch at the Aldi. I'm not fussing with no bitch at the Aldi. If your job at the Aldi is to check a receipt, here, bitch, check the receipt so I can go home. I'm also not finna fuss with no fucking, I don't have time. I'll say return all this shit first. And let's see, guess what? Y'all look, y'all don't get mad at me now. I'm not mad that he pushed her card out. Don't push my card out. Okay? Don't do that. But because I feel like, this is my thing. Once you, to me, once I feel like you're arguing with me, just to argue, bitch, I'm done. So, ma'am, leave. Ma'am, get the fuck out. I'm not fussing with you. I'm not. I mean, was it stealing?
This ain't stealing.
She wasn't stealing. But again, I just feel like I'm not about to fuss with no bitch at Aldi's over my 30 items that I paid for. And I gotta carry out the store and pack in my trunk and carry in the house. I'm not, once I say boom, bitch, receipt, I'm leaving. You look dumb, ho. I'm not fussing. I'm not fussing with the first crackhead lady or the young vaping guy. I'm just not. Sometimes it ain't even worth it. It isn't. It's not worth it at all. Okay, now if I'm stealing, I may call the scenes. They'll put me out. I don't know. But I don't be stealing. I don't have time to fuss with people in stores. It ain't worth it to me. And because we know some stores do check receipts, why show them the wrong receipt and get pissed when they think, oh, she stole some shit? Girl, go home and make a lasagna. What's she cooking? Some bread. Go home and cook whatever it is you cooking. Whatever it is you cooking. Because she said, well, the receipt had 2 items. Well, yeah. But here, girl, I'm not finna fuss with you anyway. Child. But again, that's why I don't work at Aldi's. I can't work at Aldi's, okay? Now, let's get to the celebrity stuff, okay? But y'all take 30 good seconds, you know what I'm saying? And like the video so we can have a good time. Okay, let's see, where do I want to start? It's foolishness all up and through with stuff today, because everybody and their mama tripping. I don't know why. Okay, I want to kind of touch on y'all know I rarely like touching on conversating about. I know that's the word. Chrisean Rock and them, okay, but we all have seen Chrisean Rock. We've all seen her son, and that baby about 2 or 3 by now, and so many people have said that baby don't look right. Okay, that baby seemed like he has some kind of, disability. We don't know which one, but something. And while talking, Chrisean is still denying her son has any kind of debilitating ailment.
He said, and if it's anything I could do, help, I'm here. The part that really messed with me is that Blueface doesn't seem active in the child's life because of his disability. Hold on. I feel like that's what triggered me, and my anger overpowered my message. I didn't get to deliver any way, shape, or right, and I apologize to you. It didn't deserve my words, and the grace you showed me spoke volumes to the season of your life you're in right now. And
is she reading a paragraph that she wrote or somebody else wrote?
I'm here to support and congratulate you overly. So I said my son does not have a disability.
Let me say this. I feel like there is a difference between, because I work in mental health. I work in an environment. I work in an industry with children who have autism. So, and I have for the past since 2015. And there is a huge difference between a parent who had a child with some form of a disability, no matter what it may be, and they are trying to stress the point that my child is normal. Okay. Yes, my child has whatever the disability is. However, my child is still normal and blah, blah, blah. That's one way that parents who have children who have some kind of ailment handles things, okay? You then have parents who their child has something and they're in full delusional denial that their child has something. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference, because I applaud parents who advocate for their children and wants people to know that my child is still normal. My child ain't this, that, or the other. Yes, my child may have this issue or that issue. However, my child is still my child. She is delusional.
He's developing at his own pace and hitting his milestones in his own timing. Every child is different, and I'm confident in his growth. If I said it, he had a disability, then he. But it's like,
don't tell me.
I ain't say none of that. Watch your mouth. Like, say if someone, a doctor, anybody speak against your kid or yourself, then you should not accept it, bro.
And that is why Krishan saying, even if a doctor says something's wrong, don't let them. Bitch, what? To me, is that the reason he's here and he's disabled? Because anything they told you. Now, also, let's make one thing clear. The whole time that girl was pregnant, she was around here dipping it and doing it and drinking and drugging and living life to the fullest. She did not protect her womb and that baby growing inside of her at all. And we saw that. Like, there is a clear evidence of her drinking while pregnant, her doing drugs while, like, girl. So even her insinuating that, oh, if anybody say this, don't, girl, no, believe. If a doctor tells you medically your child has this issue, that is not anyone speaking ill of your child. That is medical science, bitch.
Anybody, if they're guessing or whatever. He said,
it ain't a guess, girl. Now, Blueface has also said that ain't his baby. Okay, Blueface said it ain't my baby. You know, Blueface is denying the child is his biologically. I don't know. I don't care. Okay. But Blueface's mama said he has several disabilities, and I told John not to agree with you and this Willie Waker ass bull stuff. The revelation he gave you was not smoke or drink during pregnancy, and you ignored it. Now stop the bullshit.
Word said what the word said. God said what the God says. I don't have to accept what you. So it's really like me, like protecting a revelation that I heard from the Lord over my son. Yeah. Like, I can't wait when my son start walking and talking.
That baby can't hold his head up. That baby can't. Who's that baby? When did Christian? What's that? Christian? How's her name for a child? Rock have her baby. The baby was born in 2020, so the baby was just turned 2 in September. Okay, the baby will be 3 in September. Okay, and yes, some children develop slower. Some children do not walk and talk immediately. Okay, I have my little cousin. He is like 5 now, 8, 4 or 5, whatever, and he didn't talk until it was like 2, but he was just quiet. And now you talk like that in time. So you do have kids who may talk later, may walk later. However, they don't have any other ailments that make you think, oh, something's wrong. You know, there's a difference in it. When you see him, when you hear him, you can tell there's something there. And that does not mean that baby can't have a good life. What it means is that baby needs some doctors, okay, some specialists, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with any parent getting their child some help, okay? If more parents, if more people acknowledged mental health issues back in the day, we wouldn't have so many people, you know, currently who are adults, whatever, who can't control themselves, who can't operate properly and all that stuff. So even her trying to make it seem, oh, God told me, girl, God, don't blame God. God said, girl, hold on, girl.
So now why am I in it? And you could have did it.
See how I get wrong
because you never.
Don't try to make it seem like God said that your child is gonna be great, girl. He ain't gonna walk, ain't gonna talk, he can't hold his head up, but he's okay. That's not and any parent who notices their child has weak arm movement, weak leg movement, weak head holding. That baby can't hold his head up and he's down there 3. Which means there's something, even if the only issue is his muscles, his bones, it's still something.
I'm gonna just be like, exactly.
Like I told y'all.
I said, nah, I told y'all. He told y'all. Shoot, I was just relaying the message. It's like one of those. Words said with the.
You ignored your body. Okay, now Clarissa posted, I'm not reading all this shit. But she basically said they told her while she was pregnant the baby would have some disabilities. Okay, let me just read it. John didn't even know she was keeping her baby all the way to the 5th month. She said she was aborting. Please stop acting dumb. When them doctors told her about them disabilities, she was 5 months. When they gave you an amniocentesis in your pregnancy that late, they definitely fill you in. Girl, she can't talk. I think she meant field. It should be FILLED. They definitely fill you in with any disabilities or details. No one is to blame but the mother who chose to ignore me during their pregnancy and her slow ass fans who convinced her I was hating. All that can be done is the best for him, and that's what y'all should be promoting. And I agree. I fully agree. I feel like he can't even crawl. You know, and it's sad that the dude you know what I don't know if she's embarrassed. Like my mom. Oh, there you go. I don't know if it's that she's embarrassed by him or if she does not want to accept that she is the reason he is like that. Now, we can also blame Blueface. The Blueface is just a topic as she is, but she carried the baby. You know what I'm saying? Babies grow in our wombs. So at the end of the day, while, chromosomes and DNA and all that goes into play as well, but because Blueface has, 2 of the children who seem to not have any of the elements that Junior has, because it seemed like whatever happened within Krishan's belly, okay, it's like she's ignoring the part she played and how he turned out. And even her saying, if the doctors say this, that, or the other, it ain't this. Ignoring the doctors is probably making it worse. So she wants all to think that baby fine, and I'm hit. That baby ain't fine. That baby not okay. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? That baby, that little boy, he can't walk. He don't talk. He makes little noises, and a lot of times he looks like he's in a daydream. Like, get that boy some help. Because if you start getting him help now, when kids who are autistic, if you get them help from the beginning, when they get older, they are better because they have been going and getting the proper medical attention they need. If your child has a weak foot, you get them a cast for it. When a child is weak, if your child leg don't work, you get him a wheelchair. And she is seeing like child, she just ignoring this girl. So Krishan said that her baby fine. Krishan's a goddamn lie.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Nick Cannon, baby mama number 8. I don't like to call people if you had the 8th baby. Was she the 8th baby? Let me see. Yeah. When you have the 8th baby and you are let's see, Mariah was number 1. Brittany became the 2nd baby mama. Then Abby became the 3rd baby mama. And then Alyssa became the 4th. So you're the 5th baby mama. That's a little bit of pick-me-ness. I'm gonna leave it at that, okay? It's weird. Bree was somewhere on a red carpet for no reason, and they were asking her about Nick. Oh, is Nick? Are you his number one? First of all, that's a messy ass question to ask a woman who is the 5th baby mama and she has the 8th child of Nick Cannon, who we consistently see in photographs with the other women, to ask her, "Are you number one?"
Nick has a lot of mamas, but Mother's Day, are you number one?
Oh wait, I'm always number one. I don't know what anyone else is doing.
How do you know?
I mean, I know. All I know is that I got what I wanted and what makes me feel good, and that's all that matters. You know what I mean? I think that giving anyone else that kind of attention or clocking that or paying attention to anyone else is too much power. So all I know is that as long as my needs are met, I'm number one. I'm happy.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say.
Now, that's a great answer. You know, it's a great thing to say, hey, I know I'm baby mama number 5, but I tell Nick I want this. And as long as Nick gets me this and I get my 1 day a week, I'm fine. I am number one. Because whenever he was anybody else, I don't even know about it, girl. I'm at home. But my child, I don't know that. But I feel like I would have walked away from this question. Like, bitch, you're messy, is what I would have said. Okay. But I get her point in trying to say, I'm not gonna care about what Nick does with anybody else. I'm only gonna worry about me. And so for me, I number one in my household and with Nick, even if he has to leave me and go see the other 5, I'm number one from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m., bitch. Okay, I am number one from this time to that time. And cool, but I also feel like you can't say that when you're baby mama number 5, and he has to literally break time up between not only you as one of his women, but even between his kids. You know, he has 11 kids because Zen passed away. So there are 11 babies. 11 babies and 6 women. Now, let's say 5, because I feel like Mariah is not in this shit. When Nick get Moroccan and Monroe, well, rock and roll as they call the twins. When Nick go get rock and roll, I think Mariah has nothing. Girl, go, because them kids are teenagers. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even include Mariah in the baby mama, children's mother group, because I don't see her, getting involved. Also, Lanisha, who was the mama of Onyx, of baby number 9. I don't think she gets involved in the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I do think Abby, Brittany, Alyssa, and Bree are the trifecta of who's getting Nick's time, who's going to be able to post the first Christmas picture of photo shoot, who's going to post the first Easter. You know what I'm saying? I think they kind of battle it out to prove they're still this family unit with Nick. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. So, girl, be proud of being baby mama number 5 and baby number 8, okay? But I feel like the only people that should be number 1 is the kids, okay? Not the mamas. Because y'all just fucking. Y'all just banging and whatnot. Let's get some stuff together. Happy birthday to Queen Latifah. Okay, not Latifah. Queen Latifah. Okay. Happy birthday. How old is she? How old is Queen? Girl, wrong button. It's Queen Latifah. How old is she? She turned 56 today. So happy. Damn, she's 56. She look good, girl. Okay. Happy 56th birthday to the lovely, amazing Queen Latifah. And y'all, she hasn't aged much at all. Like, it's not that she looks young like she did back in the day, but she still look young. You know what I'm saying? And so happy birthday to our girl. Okay. Also, congrats to Tamron Hall. Tamron Hall's show has survived. It was renewed for season 8. I'm happy her show got a renewal. I'm not trying to be a hater. I'm not. However, I will say this. I kind of still don't understand why the different Hudson show got a renewal. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. But again, I am happy that Tamron Hall show survived for season 8 on ABC. She is a journalist, and I feel like there should be a space for talk show hosts who's the real deal. So congrats to Tamron Hall for getting a season 8 renewal for talk show. Also, y'all, are y'all watching Paradise? If you are not watching Paradise on Hulu, it's on Hulu or Disney Plus. But I watch it on Hulu. If you are not watching Paradise on Hulu, you do not know what you're missing. Okay, it is such a great show with Donna K. Brown. The finale come on, I think next week. They will renew for season 3. It'll be 2 seasons. Child, this show be having me upset. I'm like, oh my God, I hate so-and-so, Sinatra, Jane, Bendy. I miss the bit. You know what I'm saying? But all these things, child, Link, Annie, oh Lord, and you know what I'm saying? Gary punk ass. I'm happy we see Terry around here. But if you are not watching this TV show Paradise, okay, it's 2 seasons. It's on Hulu. They were just renewed for a season 3. It's a really, 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 really good show. Go watch it. But congrats, okay? Congratulations. Rest in peace, child. And showtime at the Apollo tonight. Kiki Shepard passed away. 74. I believe they said she passed away from a heart attack. I was like, not Kiki. You know, back in the day, back when the Apollo was on, Showtime at the Apollo, when it was on, people referred to her as the Black Vanna White. You know, Vanna come out and push the letters and whatnot. Kiki Shepard was the quintessential fashion girl, the beauty girl, the hair. Like she was the girl on Apollo, on Showtime at the Apollo, and I feel like once the show went off, I don't recall her being on other stuff after that. I feel like she lived a good life. I've never heard anything negative about her. I've never heard like of her like struggling or whatever. So I feel like she lived a good life outside of the show ending or whatever. But Kiki always will walk out child, her little strut. And like, girl, I loved it, okay? Because we didn't have many other fabulous Black women on shows coming up and looking good. So she was always that girl. And, you know, it's sad that she, again, 74. She was a host on the show from 1984 to 2002. So I think the whole time, if I'm not mistaken, I think when the show came, I think at one point the show came back. And I don't think I watched it when it came back on, but I'm not sure. However, I just never remember hearing anything negative about her. I feel like anytime someone spoke about her, it was always in a positive light. So make sure rest in peace. I was like, not Kiki Shepard. Make sure rest in peace. Jay-Z is coming out of retirement a little bit. Okay. Jay-Z will be headlining the Roots Picnic in Philadelphia and whatnot. When will it be, child? Oh, May 30th. May 30th. Okay. He will be I'm like, is Jay-Z about to go on tour? I just wonder. Okay. But again, him headlining the year, the Roots pick. Now, I think last year I heard a lot of complaints about the Roots picnic. I think the complaints were like the lines being really long. The complaints was more about it was unorganized. Okay. I believe the complaints were what's called disorganized. It was disorganized. Okay, so I'm guessing if Jay-Z gonna be the headliner, y'all can't have them folk out there being crazy. Okay, get it together, bitch. Okay, so again, he will be headlining May 30th at the Roots picnic. Also, okay, he will have a 2-night event celebrating Reasonable Doubt and the Blueprints. I said, girl, you better do it, Jay-Z. July 11th, 2026, Yankee Stadium. I'm sorry, the 10th and the 11th. Okay, it's the 30th anniversary of the Black Album. The Blueprint. Wait, no, Reasonable Doubt. And then 25 for the Blueprint. So, a part of me feels like he is, gearing up to do. Some folks said, what if Act 3 is something with Jay-Z and Beyonce? Okay, so again, he will be at Yankee Stadium. Okay, July 10th and the 11th. 2 events. Okay, anniversary of 2 albums. Okay. I'm saying, girl, you better. So again, Jay-Z popping out this summer, to me means he's gearing up for something else. Okay, gearing up for something else. Gearing up. I want to see. Look, I remember going to the movie theater to watch the Black Album movie. So again, kudos to Jay for this. Okay, get your tickets. Jay-Z, he's a great rapper, but we shall see what else happens with whatever he is planning on coming up. Let's get into let's get into some other things. Let me scroll and see. Clarissa's birthday was yesterday. But because I have a rule, DJ's birthday is the only thing we acknowledge on the 17th. I know it's also St. Patrick's Day, but I don't acknowledge anyone else's birthday. Nothing. But yesterday was Chris's birthday, and she posted a song for Papoose.
So I wrote this song for you, 'cause our love is true. I'll always be faithful to you. These other niggas ain't got a clue, oh baby.
I was like, girl, what the fuck are you doing? Now, this is my thing. I don't mind a person being in love and want to shower your man, my man, with love and affection. But a part of me feel like I really need her to stop trying to prove to the world how much they is in love, how much he love her, how much she love him. Tell that man go get a divorce. And that is not no tea, no shade. I feel both Remy and Papoose, because Remy has a boyfriend. Remy still with that dude, that battle rapper dude. So I don't want anyone to get it confused. It's not like Remy is out at the house by herself. Remy and Papoose are both in public relationships while still being legally married. Now, I don't know. Are they pulling a Yandy and Mendices where they're not legally married so they don't have to get legally divorced? I don't know. I wasn't there, okay? However, I feel like every time Clarissa does these public displays of affection to prove to whoever how much she loves him or how much he loves her, it comes off desperate. And I'm not saying he's desperate. I do think her and Pat are in love. I do think they have a whole relationship. I do. However, ma'am, you don't have to prove it to no fucking body. And you are a fucking boxer, bitch. Okay? What did you, girl?
You're the kind of man gon' ride for me. Love your girl down, not gonna get off of me.
Girl, who? Girl. I was like, what is we doing this for? Who is this for? We know 50 Cent was around there and accusing her of cheating on him back in 2024. And it's weird. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why she feels the need to consistently girl papoose. Now, you know, it also aggravates me that Papoose ain't said, Clarissa, I know you love me and I love you. We don't have to do this. Okay. I don't need you to profess your love to me in song and outfits and all these things. Let our love, let our togetherness speak for itself. You know, so it also aggravates me that Papoose haven't said, baby, I don't need you to do this. When you are truly comfortable in your relationship, you don't need all the extra shit. It's chill. We cool. We friends. We lovers. We homies. We good. You don't need any of it. So when she does stuff like this, even though it's great, it's fine. Don't post it on social. If you made them in a song, don't post the shit on social media. Let him hear it at home. Okay, let him hear it at home. When you post it publicly, it does come off weird. It's a nice song. It's a good song.
You're the kind of man, caress my soul, give me energy, always supporting me.
I don't have any issue with the song, but you did not need to make it a public song at all. So, girl, next time, this like, girl, no. Tell that if that man want to prove he love you, tell him to divorce his wife. Okay. Happy anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. Major. They have been officially married for 1 year, and Megan posted some little pictures from the wedding, child, looking all happy. Okay, so again, happy anniversary to even they love. You know what I'm saying? Megan ain't out here trying to prove her love no damn body. This my man. We together, and that's it. And sometimes you can let people see y'all together, and that's it. Because once you try to prove something to people, it makes them be like haters more. You know what I'm saying? So I like Jonathan and Megan's love because they're not trying to prove shit to nobody. Had a private wedding. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even know about it till later. You know, they've not been married for a year. She seems happy. He seems happy. I think he's still getting a good therapy, child. So, you know, sometimes you have to allow people to grow into whatever the fuck they want to grow into. And you don't have to prove shit to nobody. And girl, he got him a good wife now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because sometimes girl, look, sometimes the men be needing a good wife. Even they should go sit down some fucking where. Mama Tina Gumbo had shut down, child. She had that gumbo restaurant down there at the Houston Radio, little gumbo restaurant, little pop-up restaurant or whatever. And folks had to talking cash shit about her gumbo. Okay. And some people be waiting to hate on others because they're miserable. Okay, I don't like gumbo. I'm also not from Louisiana. I'm not from down there, but people were trying to hate on that lady food. I also feel like when I do hear about gumbo is usually something made like at the house for the family. You're not making a huge pot of gumbo to feed 1,000 people. Because to me, trying to make a big, huge pot of something that has to simmer and be seasoned and all this and that, it's hard to do that on a large, large scale. So a part of me felt like it's gonna be hit or miss. It's gonna be hit or miss, okay? However, it was a brief little pause, okay? The Houston Health Department, it says officials confirmed the popular food stand serving a recipe tied to Beyonce was temporarily closed on Monday. They did not specify the reason for the shutdown, but indicated the issue was resolved quickly by Wednesday. It's now reopened and serving customers. Okay, the booths have drawn attention throughout the event. Okay, now look, I don't know because I ain't down there. Okay, I don't know. Do I think someone said, Mama Tina fucking up, child? Don't go down there. I don't know, but come get some food.
Hi guys, I'm at the booth and I'm about to have my gumbo for the day. I've been eating it every single day. You can see how much.
So look, this is the gumbo, y'all. Look at it.
Shrimp, jumbo shrimp and sausage and it's chicken all the way through and crab meat is amazing. So take my bowl. I got to get down here with some rice.
Now, I will say this bowl looks less soupy than I've seen other people's look. But again, when you mass produce a large thing of food, it's hit or miss.
I can't tell what.
And I've seen, now again, child, Mama Tina gumbo, okay, beef sausage, chicken, shrimp, and blue crab, $25. Okay, and then the chicken, beef sausage, only $23. So again, a $25 bowl of gumbo at the rodeo. Child, folks only going because it's Beyonce mama. Okay, if Auntie Louise, who no one know, had a gumbo stand down there, it would not get all this attention. Again, make the money, girl. Don't let it make you. Okay. Again, it was closed for a day. It got opened back up. That's it. So whatever the issue was, it was resolved. Okay. Do I think her stuff again, folks? It could be not. Don't know. But again, I do feel like when you make certain foods, it's not made for mass production for a whole. You can't, bitch. And if you are customer number 5 in the morning time, whatever, by the time customer 89 show up at the bottom of the bowl or the pot, it may be a little watery down there. Okay, a little watery. But again, my girl, go get some gumbo. I don't want none. Not today, not ever. Who else I'm gonna get to? What's that? Jules. I kept seeing stuff being mentioned about Solange's son, Jules Smith, who was booked for a gay club, like walkthrough hosting gig or whatever. And a lot of folks was upset because I only saw like a clip of him at the event, and folks were upset because he didn't do an interview with what I feel like with Gay Magazine. He came to this gay club in Atlanta and had like 20 women with him or whatever. I'm not sure. But folks was upset because he didn't do, I don't know what they thought he was gonna do. Okay, but while talking after, because it was a big thing on TikTok or whatever. I don't understand why a gay club would book Jules to host a night if he is not either came out as gay, if he is not came out and said, hey y'all, I wanna host. I don't know. I don't know the point of hiring someone to host at a club if he not a hosting person. Like what the like is he a host? Ain't he a model?
What's the hardest part about being you?
Misconceptions.
What are the
People think
misconceptions?
I'm gay. Know that?
I am gay.
Really like that?
I do.
Like you wanna know something that's so crazy?
What's crazy?
You know, like in the start of my life, I used to like
This is nice to be here.
Now for sure. Look, you know, like the first time I ever heard myself in the media was I was in 7th grade and my mom had posted this picture of me. I was dressed as LL Cool J. I had like this red
Halloween
jumpsuit. Yes. I'm 13 at the time. Mind you, I had a girlfriend at the time. I went to school and my girlfriend showed me a picture that my mom posted. It was on some media shit. And these grown ass adults was calling me gay at 13 because they were saying I'm pretty. I'm a pretty boy. And so look, so this is how I kind of think of it. I started modeling and I went from bashing women to automatically now I'm gay. And then look, listen, I just declined the interview at the spot and now I'm homophobic. So I went from bashing women to now I'm gay to now I hate gay people. So it's kind of, you know, just let them say what they want to say.
They're gonna say whatever.
So even him saying, you know, the hard part about him being him was the misconception. Even first of all, him bringing up that as a child he saw himself, you know, on social media, on the blogs, whatever, and grown adults would call him gay. That can affect how someone is, for one. Two, him saying, and because I went to do a club gig or whatever, because I did not want to interview, now I hate gay people. I do think people put too much emphasis on, well, you should be here doing this. Why? I'm like, who the fuck booked them? If you say, hey, I want to pay you $50K to come hang out at the club. It's a gay club. Come hang out. What I gotta do? Oh, just be there? Okay, cool. Okay. That don't mean I'm gonna come and suck a dick. It don't, you know, like I don't know what they wanted him to do. And because we've never seen him be this outlandish, crazy party dude or whatever, like what was he supposed to do? Some backflips? Was he supposed to be hugging? Like I don't know what people expect folk to do when you hire them to host at your club. Like unless you say, hey, I need you to come through and engage and dance with the gay men too. We can't come with 20 women. I'm confused. Now, a second part that I saw, as I'm talking, hold on.
What's the hardest part about being you? The most romantic thing he's done or gift that he's given. Have you been in a relationship?
Yeah, not like one.
He looked just, he looked just like his daddy.
A real one.
How long was it?
It was my junior year of high school, so 17 to 19. 17 to like a year and a half. Like a year and a half, but
okay, that's something.
When I say real relationship though,
it wasn't given that because you was in high school, so it's like you didn't get that real broad.
But I mean, like she came to Europe with me, and
the 10th age of 17.
Yeah.
Like he a kid, and when adults put labels on young adults, it's weird, in my opinion. I feel like did he say something else? Hold on.
What are the
people think I'm gay? Know that?
I am gay.
Really like that?
I don't know, maybe it. My point is let that boy be. Let him be. Okay. Also, you know, stop hiring people to come to gay club because their auntie is Beyonce. Okay. I don't recall Jules. I don't recall him really being even out on social media hanging out. So anyone who chose to hire him to host an event, to me, you did it because he's Beyonce's nephew. And like he said, I chose to not do an interview, and now I'm homophobic. It's crazy. I did not want to do an interview. I'm here to host. I'm sitting here. Hey, y'all, party. And sometimes hosting just means being in the club. Leave it way alone. Leave him alone, okay? Tyrese and Tank will be having a versus. I don't know. Look, I'm not mad at it. I'm not. Okay, you know, Tyrese is a great artist. Tank is as well. It's going to be a Thursday. It's got to work on Friday. It is going to be next. I really hate when they do verses on work days. Like, bitch, we have jobs to get to. Okay, we have jobs to get to. Girl, have it on a Friday or a Saturday. For what are you doing? So it's next week Thursday, which means we will have probably a live watch along on my other channel, so I don't get flagged, and then we will have a live after show chit chat. Okay. Again, I feel like it's gonna be a lot of screaming, child, a lot of hollering, and some gyrating. I feel like Tank gonna probably pour water on his chest. I feel like Tyrese is gonna be holding rope, girl. I guess. Okay, so yeah, next Thursday, Tank versus Tyrese on Apple Music. Look, the last verse we had with those two producers that was stupid. I hope this one is better. Okay, I hope Tank does slowly. Tyrese gonna win because to me, Tyrese has more hits than Tank. I'm not saying Tank's albums aren't good or whatever. However, I do feel like I know more Tyrese songs. And when they come on, I sang them. You know what I'm saying? And for Tank, I know a couple of Tank songs, but I've never listened to a full Tank album. I don't think I've ever listened to a Tyrese album. No, one album I did listen to. It was one album a couple years ago I didn't listen to. But I've never the live watch along would be on my JayLeesCorner Talk album. Yeah, my JayLeesCorner Talk backup channel. And I have to do the live watch alongs on that because of the music, I don't get flagged. So because that channel is not monetized, we can watch together as they sing and whatnot. And the live watch along will be on this. I mean, the live after will be on this channel. I'll post a link next week for it. But yeah, I know more Tyrese songs than Tank songs. So for that reason alone, I feel like Tyrese is gonna win. Because he just has more hits. You know what I'm saying? So again, we will have the verses. I don't mind. Now it's gonna probably be an hour. I think they're probably also trying to keep it more structured, not have a 2-3 hour episode or whatever and whatnot. But yeah, now they probably won't need to bring out any special guests. It probably should not be a whole bunch of shenanigans. So we shall see. So yeah, next Thursday, y'all, we're gonna be around having a good old time with these fools. Kanye West. Okay, Kanye West is trying to overturn a $140K verdict jury decision. Okay, because an ex-employee sued Kanye. An ex-employee, what's the man's name? Was sued by Tony Saxton. He was awarded $140K. Now he was suing initially for $1.7 million. We only got $140K. He won because he was saying I was underpaid, I was injured, I was wrongfully fired, I was having to live and sleep at a vacant mansion, blah 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 blah. So the jury again gave him $140K. But what's crazy is Kanye's lawyers are saying y'all gave this motherfucker $140K, but he never supplied any medical records. So the case went to the jury without a single admissible medical bill. So how can you sue me for being injured? Okay, when there are no receipts for medical bills. Okay, also there was no medical records showing an injury, and I'm like, now how the fuck that happened? Okay, there was no expert testimony grounded in any reliable causation evaluation methodology. Okay, meaning you gave the man some money for no real reason. I fully feel like if I sue you for pain, suffering, or injury, you because I've had 2 lawsuits for 2 accidents, and you do have to supply medical records. I can't believe that man got $140K with no medical records. Bitch, who was a judge? Who was a jury? So Kanye said, hold up, Bo. No. Okay. We want a retrial or something. This Kanye West is right in. If you sue me for medical stuff or whatever, you should have to supply medical records. Now, let's say that the money awarded was only for unpaid wages and for being fired. That's different. But if any piece of that money was a part of any medical payment or whatever, yeah, get it back home. Turn it back in, because you did not even look at it. It was no x-ray, no blood work, okay, no CBC tests, no pregnancy tests, okay. Give me a new trial. I would also be like, no, I need someone to reignite a fire under the jury, because why would y'all get at me all that money for no reason? Okay. Mystikal. I need everyone to know Mystikal has been mysticaling for 20 years. Okay. It's sad that he was already in prison before. Back in 2004, he served prison time for a sexual assault case. Okay. He's on the registry. Okay. He's on the registry. So it's weird when I'm like, so he's a criminal sexual conduct. You know who it is, okay? Back in 2022, a woman accused him of rape. And initially he kept saying, I didn't do it. I am innocent. It wasn't me, Jesus. I didn't do it. Now he's been locked up since he got arrested back in 2022. Because he kept doing other dumb shit or whatever. But he is now pleaded guilty to 3rd-degree rape. Okay, he's now facing up to 20 years in prison. He took a plea deal because I think he was facing life. Okay, so Mystikal to me has ruined all the songs. I can't listen to "Been So Long, It's Been On, So Big." I'm like, damn, he's a rapist. Okay, I can't. His verse on Move, bitch, I can't. Because when you are convicted of multiple rapes, okay, when you are convicted of multiple rapes, I cannot support nothing you've been doing. Danger. The fact that one song said, I came here with my dick in my hand. I was like, sir, why? Why you naked? You know, so I feel like, was he always warning us, hey, bitch, hey, I'm dangerous, ho. Don't come near me. I'm a rapist. So again, he pleaded guilty. His court date, it was supposed to go to trial. Okay. The trial was supposed to start on March 30th. But he said, no. Give me the plea deal. I don't want to go to prison for life. Okay. I don't want to do that. You know, so if he would have went to court for all the other things, he could have gotten life. I think because of this rate, he like, at least if I go to prison for 20 years. How old? Google. How old is Mystikal? He's 55. Well, if he do 20 years, he can get out at 75. You know, I mean, I didn't know he was that old. Nothing that's old. However, again, if you get 20 years, if you're 55 now, you can at least get out in time for some AARP stuff. You know, damn, he's Mystikal. I really need Mystikal to understand that you can't be graving people. You know, you can't be graving people, and when you do, like it's the consequences of your actions. So yes, he was a great rapper, whatever. He gave all the energies. My hair keep on my ear. However, you out here raping folks, and we don't accept that. Okay, go to prison. No, he's not old. He's not old. I just did not know. I didn't know he was 55. Because 80 is old. You're not old. You're 80. Okay, and whatnot. But yeah, he going to prison. He might get ready. He might get ready in prison. I don't know. We don't know. But yeah, may he go where he needs to go. Shannon Sharp in chat, Ocho, Cinco. I am still cracking up at their pictures because I had to put their heads on other people's bodies. Okay, and anytime I make a thumbnail where I have to put someone's head on someone else's body, it makes me giggle. Okay, but Shannon Sharp head fit really nice on this other man's body, okay? And Chad head fit really nice on this other man's body as well, okay? But it's because they don't have no pictures of themselves. And I had to get a picture of them in the red and the black, okay? But again, I was like, girl, yeah, you did good, girl. Anyway, Chad and Shannon have their nightcap podcast together. And while discussing Chad not going to some events that he was supposed to go to because his child had a birthday party, okay, things got a bit, you know what I'm saying? He like, I said what I said, oh.
Feel bad for who?
Joe.
What happened?
He up there at the game by himself.
He wasn't by himself?
Yeah, he was.
So did Shannon grow a beard to distract us from the girl he paid off for all that money? And part of me feel like he want us to forget what had happened was, and so he round here with that beard and that greatness.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you argue with the mother of my child.
No.
See,
there you go. Why you trying to blame? Bring somebody else into this.
I'm gonna let you argue with her.
Ain't no arguing. Go at the chat. Ocho, you see, Ocho, there don't need to be no discussion. Ocho he know what all his kids' birthday. He knows if he's out of town, he's gonna contact the mom and say, we need to move this up because I'm gonna be out of town.
How you gonna tell her what to do?
Well, she told you what to do.
If she say, I need you here today, I'm here today.
Okay, well, so what? But Ocho, you had made plans.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about no plans if my motherfucking child's birthday is here.
Well, you should have did that. What you should have did that with Joe.
I talked to Joe already. What are you talking about?
What is you doing? Don't be on me.
I talked to Joe earlier today. Now y'all don't piss me off about my goddamn child.
His voice all cracking, child. Get girl.
It's her birthday.
Ocho, how you getting ticked off because you put this request in for a month ago?
Listen, man, I sent that man his money for a ticket. Y'all acting like it's that goddamn serious. I said it's my child's birthday. Anybody don't like it, you know what the F you could do.
So there was a game. Okay, there was a game, and allegedly, well, not allegedly or whatever, somebody bought tickets to a game. Okay, because Chad was supposed to go with Joe to the game. Okay, It was a pre-planned event and whatnot. Okay, so then Chad could not go to said game, even though someone purchased a ticket from the go. Why? Because the child had a birthday event. And so Shannon Point, I guess, was saying, well, you knew you had plans with Joe for the game, and you knew your child's birthday was around the time. So why have someone get a ticket if you couldn't go? Or flip, flop, flop, flip. Why go with your child if you knew you had a game to go out, child?
Now that's the last I'm gonna say about it.
Ocho.
I know. Wait. I know I play around a lot. My child's birthday is tomorrow. I have to get on the flight at 9 a.m. Therefore, Mama asked me to stay in town today to do something with her because I'm going to be gone the rest of the week till Sunday. That's all. That's all.
Ocho.
That's all. Ocho. I talk. Hey, wait. No, let me finish. I talked to Joe earlier today. I say, Joe, I'm not going to be able to make it because I have obligations with the little one. They moved what she had to do up because she has to prepare for a tennis tournament this weekend.
At the end of the day, I'm not fussing with nobody about my child birthday party in general. Okay. And Chad saying when I booked the event and my ticket for the game or whatever, my child birthday party was not supposed to be on the same day. However, schedules change. Kids' schedules change all the time. Okay. At the end of the day, I don't care what the fuck was going on. I don't care what event I was supposed to go to on this day. Plans have changed. I can't come.
That's all. Ocho. Now we make it a little bit more complicated than we should.
Ocho,
it's a serious matter. You telling me about a basketball game versus my daughter's birthday.
Ocho, you the one that recommended you go to the game. He didn't broach the subject to you.
What's name to go to the game?
Ocho,
what are we arguing about?
Saying you
whoop-de-doo.
We arguing do the right thing by staying for your child's birthday.
So why are we even making it a discussion?
No one is saying, Ocho, Ocho. Now, how you gonna go to a game?
Hey, can I ask you something? When you have something to do important, do I say anything? No, I don't. I don't. So why y'all making it a big thing?
Dude,
feel bad.
I'm not fussing about nothing. Okay, now I may cuss a motherfucker out if they piss me off. Okay, but we're not having an open dialogue conversation with no goddamn body. Now I get Shedder's weak point in saying, well, you wanted to go to the game, you brought it up, you had someone buy your ticket and you can go. At the end of the day, the point is that my child plans change. I can't go now. That's it. And the fact that my child's plans change does not mean I can't now go to my child's event because their event moved up on a day I'm supposed to go to some game. No, I ain't going to the game. And even I will reimburse so-and-so for the tickets I paid for, bitch, I can't come. I can't be there. Okay? Ain't nothing more important than my child's event, bitch. I said, well, Chad, I support you, Chad. I support you, Chad. Let's get to, hold on, I'm trying to see. Let's do Afro Man. Let's do Afro Man. I got Boosie. Y'all don't let me forget Boosie and them. First of all, now, let me see. I remember Afro Man's song Because I Got High. I was supposed to go to work, but I got high. Ooh. Okay, I remember the song back in there, whatever. I did not know nothing else about that man. I did not know. I remember hearing years ago about the raid at his house. I do remember that. I did not know that a couple of the cops who raided his house was suing him for like defamation, all these things, okay? Because they were saying He made songs. He made videos about us, embarrassing us. He called the one lady, Lick 'em Low Lisa. Child, y'all just listen. I need everyone after y'all got my live, okay? Go and look up Afro Man's song, Lick 'em Low Lisa. Can I find it? Let me see. I said, first of all, who thinks of that? Okay. Lick 'em low, Lick 'em low, Lick 'em Low Lisa. Child, I hope I don't get flagged. If you watching the replay and it cuts out, it's because I had to cut this part out. But we're gonna powerfully listen to Lick 'em Low Lisa. I want to get to the song. Let me fucking skip past it.
Bigger than mine. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Eating pussy like pizza.
Lick 'em Low Lisa eats pussy like pizza. Bitch, what? Bitch, what? He made a full video, y'all, about this lady.
Lisa Phillips.
And he even used her deposition video in his video.
And I need to learn how to count how many pussies I've licked. You know, and this has made it hard. To where I have to swallow it because of you.
Bitch, I said, what's in the hell? Lick 'em Low Lisa. I don't know why anybody would do that. Now, he also had a song about the other cops too. It was Lick 'em Low Lisa. It was Lemon Pound Cake. And the Lemon Pound Cake song shows the bitch. The Lemon Pound Cake song was footage from his security cameras showing the cop in the house, right in the house, guns drawn. Okay. Let me go. If I can find I want to find the video itself. I can't. In court, while they were questioning the cops he made these songs about, they played the songs, the videos in full. Okay. Play Lick 'em Low Lisa in full, and Lick 'em Low Lisa was crying in sadness because oh my God, I'm not Lick 'em Low Lisa, because Lick 'em Low Lisa has a deep voice and whatnot. The video of the cop looking at the pound cake, bitch, guns drawn. That's pound cake? That's his pound cake? What pound cake? Girl, and he in court in a whole outfit or whatever. And the lady is up on stand crying. Girl. Well, hold on. I want to
speech. After they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so, because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
Again, the cops who raided his house, they took some money, and then the money they logged was like $400 short. So he accused them of stealing this money. And he made songs about what happened. He made songs based on the raid that I guess wasn't supposed to happen or whatever, the money that was missing, and the footage from his security camera. So he made content off of them coming to his house and whatnot.
You were at Lisa Phillips's deposition, correct?
Yes, sir.
In your lawyer's office?
Yes, sir.
Same office where you filmed part of that video last Friday?
Yes, sir.
And you saw how when she was answering your lawyer's questions about how this had affected her, right?
Yes, yes,
And you saw your attorney say, do we need to take a break?
yes,
And you saw her say, no, let's go on and get this over with.
yes, sir.
You saw all that.
Yes.
You knew she was upset.
Just like she knew I was upset when she was standing in front of my kids with an AR-15 with her hand around the trigger ready to shoot me. Just like she knew I was upset when she cut my cameras. But I'm not a person, she is. So I'm sorry for being a victim. Let's talk about the predators.
I'm sorry for being a victim. Let's talk about the predators. I said, bitch, you better.
Okay. So you saw all that. You saw how upset she was. You heard the testimony about her children. You heard the testimony at the depositions about Randy Newland's daughter who came home upset. You heard all that, but you're still posting stuff about
Yeah,
it.
because I understand it was Randy's fault and all of their fault for coming in my house in the first place. So if they hadn't came to my house, their children wouldn't be saying nothing. None of this would be going home if they did their research and did things right. So all of this is their fault. And now they want to sue me for their mistake.
Is there anything that could change your mind about what you're doing to these deputies?
Is there anything that can change my mind about the fact that they shouldn't have been at my house in the first place? Is there anything that can change my mind about how my money shouldn't have been touched in the first place? No.
That's all the questions I have.
I bet it is.
You're welcome. None of this would.
You really don't know her. She's gonna eat your wife.
She is in court crying. Now, I've never ate cooch before. I've had my cooch. You don't eat cooch like a pizza. So it wasn't even real. It was a joke. But she's in court, child. They played like a 15-minute video of the Lick 'em Low Lisa song. And she had to sit there and just listen to it the whole time, crying. He bobbing his head, Lick 'em Low Lisa. I mean, it's a bop. And he did a remix. They played the remix in court. It was.
Hey, this girl said, hey, I want to give you some sisters.
I could not believe it.
So what they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you
Under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. And I think I'm a sport for doing so because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
And that's the get you gotcha. They were at his house. What they say? They were at his house because there was a complaint. There was a complaint about back in 2022, kidnapping and drug. It was a kidnapping and drug trafficking investigation. The raid. They did not find nothing, no victims, no major evidence tied to claims. But they took cash, phones, and security footage from his house, and they had to return all the stuff. And he then made content off of it. And then they sued him in court, okay? But the get you gotcha, okay? The get you gotcha was they lost. Where is it at? Hold on.
Yeah, we did it, America. Yeah, we did it. Freedom of speech. Right on. Right on. Yeah, God bless America. Yeah, power to the people. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
In all circumstances, the jury finds in favor of the defendant. No plaintiff verdict prevailed. So the matter will be concluded with defense verdicts. Thank you, Mr. Klingler. Thank you, Mr. Osborne. Thank you to the court staff and the Sheriff's Department for security in the building. and we'll go ahead and stand adjournment.
I was watching, I'm not a lawyer, but coverage of it earlier today. One of the officers who was suing, because it was two men, I think it was 2 men and 1 woman, all cops who sued him, and they accused him of like false accusations. He called one of the guys a pedophile. He also said, oh, he's a pedophile, his brother's a pedophile or whatever. And then the lawyer said, well, was your brother fired, or was he in trouble? Did he get arrested, or he was in prison for like crimes against children? Well, yeah. Well, then how is he lying? If your family, if your brother was convicted, okay, of the crime of the children, and if he's saying y'all is a pedophile family, that ain't a lie. And then one other guy was like, oh, he made my reputation and made people think I'm a thief. And his lawyer said, you were the one who got the money at the house, right? He said, well, yeah. You logged the money, right? He said, yeah. He said, you're saying that you just accidentally put the wrong amount of money on it. He said, well, yeah. And he accused me of being a thief, and I'm not a thief. And the lawyer said, but haven't you been accused of stealing money on other occasions for like traffic stops, whatever? He's like, well, yeah. Well, then how are you making it seem like he's the first person accused of stealing? You have other accusations of stealing, bitch. Your hand is sticky. Okay. And then another guy was like, well, he put a song out and said that he's fucking my wife. What is he? Is he fucking your wife? Well, no, but the accusation like made me feel whatever. And they then said, but wasn't your wife accused of stealing? Like, wasn't that in the paper? Like, so their point was, y'all making it seem like, well, no one has ever came at us. There's never been any other. Your brother was a pedophile. Your wife was fired from stealing at the job, and you, officer, you were out here stealing monies on girl. I'm happy he won. He had a great lawyer who asked all the great questions. But Lick 'em Low Lisa will forever be a song stuck in my head. Lick 'em Low Lisa, eat pussy like pizza. Girl, not the pizza. Boosie, what Boosie at? Boosie. There's a couple of Boosie things, okay? Is this the first one? Let me see. Boosie was saying CPS put up, okay, because someone called the police or called CPS about him. And he like, I want some information.
His number keep calling Child Protective Services on me. So I'm trying to get to the bottom of this, find out who this is. Child Protective came to me and Rajah's house. I'm trying to find out who this is ASAP, so you can, if you know this number in your phone, I got $1,000 for you.
Boosie always offering folks $1,000 to do something. He then posted the phone number on social media and stuff. Okay, so he like, somebody called CPS. I don't know who, but I need y'all to investigate it. Okay, he then said, I found the person.
I found already. Tied it to her CashApp and her face. You're done. You're done. And she's a Boosie stalker. I'm all over her page. She's a Boosie stalker. This what people do. You crazy bitch. I found already. Tied it to her CashApp and her face. You're done. You're done. And she's a Boosie stalker. I'm all over her page. She's a Boosie stalker. This what people do. You crazy bitch.
He then posted pictures from the girl page. Okay. Saying you crazy motherfucker child protective services. You got me fucked up. This lady is crazy. Again, he's sound, child. Hold on. She's a Boosie stalker. I guess she posted she loves Boosie. But if you love Boosie, why you call CPS? Why you do that? Did she put herself in a Boosie picture? You know how crazy you have to be to put yourself in a Boosie picture? Girl, my husband, Torrance Ivy Hatch Jr. That's not the girl. Oh, so she may be touched. Now he called her, what? He called her Alf. Oh, first of all, she seemed a bit touched. Now, you can't be touched in the head and call CPS. But again, I don't know, y'all. So again, Boosie said, don't do that. Stalker ass bitch. Now, separate from that, okay, today, this lady said Boosie was out here being a booty bandit to her when she was a child. I said, oh.
I'm ready to tell my story, how I was sodomized and raped.
She was what?
I'm ready to tell my story, how I was sodomized and raped by the...
What is sodomized? Is that something new? Did she be sodomized? Did she?
I'm ready to tell my story, how I was sodomized and raped by the rapper that goes by the name of Boosie. This took place when I was 5 years old. He dated my mother back around the 2000s. And
which 2000s? It's in 2000, and because you was 5. It's 2026 now. So when were you 5? I'm just wondering.
And he was a very violent person.
Boosie seemed violent. He does.
I can remember. He was very nice to me in the beginning. And it went about him coming around a few times after the...
Do she have eyebrows on top of the wig? Like, y'all have to stop putting the filters on your face because sometimes it looks weird. I'm just saying.
Back, and he started to act like a different person. One night, my mother was asleep, and he came in, and he started to abuse me. Then around that time, I actually can remember I was sleeping. It was midnight. It was dark. I was sleeping in my bed at my grandfather's house, and I can remember him sexually assaulting me, and he was on top of me. He was on top of me. And I cried, and I kicked, and I screamed, and I told him to stop. He kept raping me. He wouldn't stop. And I can remember him whispering in my ear that I would never have a true love. He would always be my first love. I can remember me in my bed at my grandfather's, biting him, kicking, screaming for him to get off of me. I was having seizures. I can remember this man leaving me on the floor covered in blood. He left my grandfather's house and left me covered in blood, passed me a towel, told me that I had to clean so I can clean myself. He cleaned himself. He gave me a towel for me to clean myself. And I can remember him leaving the house. I was so tired. I had to crawl to my mother, covered in blood, to get help.
Your mama and granddaddy ain't killed Boosie?
He ruined bonds. He ruined my.
So I didn't. That's all it is. Look, I wasn't there. I don't know. Okay. She said that man sodomized her 5 years old at the granddaddy house and whatnot. I'm still like, your mama and y'all didn't kill Boosie, because if your 5-year-old crawls to you bloodied from being attacked, and you know Boosie was just around there, how did Boosie live to get to his age? Because we got to kill Boosie. He got to go. But that's her story. Now, Boosie saw the video and he had this to say.
They got this lying ass bitch and gave me fake accusations saying I raped her when she was 5 years old. And gave me the worst accusation a man could have in the world, bro, you know. So I'm suing this bitch for defamation of character. I just left the lawyer's office. I need her real name. I got $1,000 to anybody who.
Why he always offering $8,000?
Got her real name. I need her brother's real name, her cousin's real name, her mama real name, her grandpa real name. I'm gonna take everything from this bitch. If you know her kids' names, the schools
her kids
they go to, I won't post them. I'm finna show this bitch that I'm not to be fucked with. You know. I mean, this some crazy shit, you know. Somebody probably paid it. They got this, you done. But I'm suing this girl for defamation of character on my name.
Now,
anybody, I got money, bro. Anybody got this girl name, I got money. You got where she work at. I'm trying to get this shit filed to her. All you blogs, I'm sending a cease and desist. I'm gonna sue y'all motherfuckers too.
Sue us for what?
But
we didn't accuse you of nothing.
I'm lost for words right now, bro. But you trying to make some money today, and give me this information. I need all information on this girl. Everything you can possibly think of. I'm paying for information on this girl. I mean, that's the worst shit ever. You done, bitch, fake crying on the internet. Like this is a damn shame. You know, the lengths people go. But yeah, if you trying to make you a quick $5,000 a day, I need information on this girl. I need her real name, addresses, all that, man. You know.
Look, child. One, if she lying, he has a right to sue her for defamation. However, I feel like Boosie didn't say he didn't do it. Did he say he didn't do it? What? Oh.
They got this lying ass bitch and gave me fake accusations.
Well, he called her a liar and fake. So I guess that's his way of saying I didn't do it. He said she's lying. It's the allegation. I guess he denying that he did it, but we wasn't there. You know, he wasn't there. Look, we don't know what anybody do. You know, but she said that's what it was. The great child at the house, granddaddy's house, and bloody child. So she had a whole story. Boosie don't remember what the girl looked like because she ain't 5 no more. I don't know. When people say this is what happened, that's their story. Because if Boosie did it, and we think, oh, she just lying because she wants some money. But what if he really did it? Now, does her story sound believable? No. Do she sound like she's making up things? Yes. But there could be trauma. Okay. Trying to, retell the look. Y'all know I've said before I was molested as a child by a family member. And I don't have vivid memories how she had. I have snippets of shit because I had to be 5 or younger, maybe 6. I couldn't have been because I wasn't. I had to be 5 or younger because I wasn't in school, and I have snippets of stuff. So I do think. Excuse me. I do think the way she's explaining things is very traumatic. Very traumatic. Like, where's your mom? Because again, why did y'all let Boosie, you know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing for parents, because I did not tell, I didn't know what it was. And luckily for me, I was touched. I wasn't, there was no insertion. I was touched as a child. So I feel like I didn't know what it was until I was a teenager. I'm like, wait a minute, bitch. Not these memories, ho. Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Whereas she was great as a child, and that's different. That means because if your child is a bloody mess, you have to take them to the hospital. There would have to be a police report when a 5-year-old come in bloody and body all bruised. You know what I'm saying? The way a body would be bruised from this horrible rape would need to be reported. So I feel like, did the mama and them hide it? You know what I'm saying? Because the way she explains it, she would have needed medical attention. So I feel like if her family hid what happened, that's horrible too, because she's been, you know what I'm saying? So again, I don't know because I wasn't there. I can only speak from my own experience of how I don't have this vivid memory how she does. However, her experience was way worse, more graphic than what because there's a difference between someone being touched as a child and someone being raped as a child. And if your child is raped and left in a pool of blood, that requires police, hospital attention. And if your family covered that up, they not shit, and Boosie ain't shit either. Now I don't know because I wasn't there. It's her, I'm not sure. Now if Boosie find her and it comes out she's lying, he should sue her. I mean, she may not have, I don't know. But I don't like it when people put out fake stuff that happens to them as kids, because it's offensive to people who really went through that as children. So if she's lying for attention, bitch, you ain't shit. But if she's not, then Boosie jail. Okay, go to jail, go to prison. Rick Ross is up here. Is that wait? What got left? Who I got left? I did Tyrese Versuz. I did Ocho and them. Oh, okay, cool. Oh my god, it's gonna be like, oh my god. So tired. I'm trying to take stuff off as I do it. Rick Ross is he's not suing, but Rick Ross is coming after Remy Ma. Remy Ma has that Remy Ma network that I don't know about or whatever. And she is doing a movie. Okay. And the movie is called The Big Boss, The Biggest Boss. And y'all know Rick Ross has a whole song. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. So he has a whole thing about the big boss. That's who he is and whatnot. So Rick Ross sent Remy Ma a cease and desist. Why? Because this movie she wants to do called The Biggest Boss that is supposed to be the Remy Network app or whatever. Rick Ross playing the title of the movie and part of the story itself are reflective of him and his brand. Okay, they sent her a cease and desist letter, saying, "Girl, stop." Okay, they also say, I guess, his music is being used in a movie too. Why would you do that? Why would you do a movie called The Biggest Boss, use some of Rick Ross's songs, and the story matches Rick Ross's past? Okay, Rick Ross, they are getting confused, thinking he is like tied to this movie, and he isn't. Okay, Remy said she did not even know there was an issue at first. That she made it clear, I had no idea. He my friend. We've been friends for 20 years. Okay, the film is about a cop who steals a drug dealer's story and flips it into a rap career. You do know Rick Ross was a full-fledged correctional officer who took the name Rick Ross from Freeway Ricky Ross, an actual drug dealer who was in prison. So we have always said Ricky Ross, he stole his persona from Freeway Ricky Ross. But I'm like, girl, that's his story. Okay. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? You can't use The Biggest Boss. You can't use his music. You can't also have a plot that matches what he did. I'm just saying, that's weird. That's odd. So allegedly she's pulling the title down, but I'm like, girl, the story, where's the thing? Hold on. This is the preview of the movie.
I never took so many chances just to get here. Music is the only thing that's keeping me from the other side of that fence.
So what, you trying to be a rapper now?
That's what I was.
Not a fat man with a beard.
Thinking was take a little bit of his lifestyle and get a rap game something authentic.
We was booking one-ways, Houston and LAX, no luggage.
We never disclosed that information anywhere. The only way he would have known about that was if he was there.
May you take this time and reflect on the decisions
that
you make.
I got a little issue. I need you to get this done. Now, the only thing you got to do now is work on your rap name. What if we called you C.O. Popo?
Not C.O. Popo. Remy, girl, what is you doing? Okay. No one asked for this. No one. Okay. But because, the TV show Snowfall was loosely based on Freeway Ricky Ross, the drug dealer. So I feel like Remy deciding to do a movie, girl. Oh, now it's called The CO. So she changed it from The Biggest Boss to the C. Girl, it's that man life. Okay. A correctional officer who took the identity and stigma of a convicted drug dealer and made that his thing. Girl, Remy, Remy is just as lame as Papoose. That's why they was together. Okay, Remy is just as lame as Papoose. Dwight Howard and them. Well, one, it said Dwight Howard's ex filed a emergency custody hearing, okay? Claims that her teen feels unsafe with her dad. The judge denied it. I never understand when judges deny stuff when the kids say, I don't feel safe. Okay. The wife's ex, Tiffany Render, is currently fighting to regain custody of their daughter, Layla. Now, this is the same daughter that, was going on with the stuff with him and him and Amber. Him and Amy. Per court documents obtained by U.S. Weekly, she filed an emergency request on Monday, March 16th, seeking temporary custody of the 15-year-old, claiming Layla feels unsafe in her father's care. If I see my daddy beefing with his wife all the time, I'm unsafe too. Dwight was awarded primary custody of Layla back in 2024, and Render's recent filing, she alleged that Layla has repeatedly said she feels fearful and distressed when returning to Dwight's Georgia home. The situation has also resulted in involvement by, the child people. She went on to express concern about her daughter's emotional well-being and safety, arguing that temporary custody the fact that we see he's beefing with his wife in the house. The daughter probably don't feel safe because of whatever's going on in that house. And any judge who's like, we're going to ignore the child saying, I don't feel safe. We're going to ignore that. Okay? That's crazy to me, in my opinion. It says an affidavit signed by Layla, the daughter, was also submitted, in which she said her mother did not pressure her or influence her to make the request. But on Tuesday, yesterday, the court denied the emergency motion. In response, the judge stated there are neither allegations nor evidence qualifying as emergent. The mom failed to file a controlling custody order. She seeks to modify the filing comes. Girl, I'm going to just kidnap my child. It's so weird that if a child is saying, I don't feel safe here, something ain't right, I don't want to be here. And she's, again, the girl is 15. She's not young, she's 15. Meaning, in my opinion, at that age, the child's opinion should be involved too. Just saying, okay? So we will see what happens with that. But separate from that, child, the footage of the body cam at the Dwight and them house, girl, first of all, that's a big ass gate.
What's going on is
that's Amy right there talking to the police.
My husband,
okay,
whenever he gets upset, he locks me out the gate.
Okay.
Last night he lost custody of his daughter, not my daughter. Him and the daughter's mom, his baby's mom, have been in a 2-year ugly custody battle. The mom lives in Florida. He won custody, but she just won her back. So you guys were here last night. He took the daughter and everything. He was in an upset stupor, going ballistic. I did not feel comfortable.
Can you imagine just outside fussing out by the mansion and the big gates, bitch?
He left out. I left out. When I came back,
and it's thundering.
This is his 3rd time doing it. The last time you guys came was like a year ago. And they told him to his face, they said, this is Miss Howard. I've been here, living here. My address is on this driver's license. They said, by law, Mr. Howard, you cannot do that. Yeah, I do have it in house. They said, if you do that, don't you know, I could have ran through the thing by law, but I don't want to do that because.
So Dwight Howard has a whole estate. That's a big ass gate.
Where's your car at?
I Ubered here. Okay. My car is right here because last night it's a pink i8 sitting over there. That's my car.
The what?
My car's inside of here.
Okay.
But how crazy and erratic he acts when you not you guys, but CPS took his child. He was taking all that on me. And I'm like, I get you mad. Why didn't you say nothing to them and tell them she was lying? I'm like, I don't say that because she ain't lying. I can't incriminate myself. So I walked away. As soon as they left, he came in the room and said, why didn't you say anything? I said, hey, I'm starting to get scared with all of this. I've been with you for only 15 months. Your daughter's 15. I can't lie to the police.
I have never seen someone say, oh, he is crazy. He wants me to lie to him. He keep putting me out. But the fact but I'm his wife. I live here. Bitch, run. When people start putting the comfort of living in a mansion over their safety, you are the problem because he keeps showing you who he is. Stop ignoring it.
And he said, fine, then. Fine, I'm going to show you. He took my stepson to him. He left out. Make a long story short, when he didn't return, a black guy pulled up in the house in a black truck, parked right where that white car is that's doing our pressure washing, got out the car, and he's just sitting on the car. So I'm looking, I'm like, I never seen this dude a day in my life. I called my mom. I'm like, Mom, this dude just sitting out here for 30 minutes. She said, get in an Uber and come to my house.
So you call your mom and say, Mama, it's a crazy, strange man outside. I don't know what to do, Mama. Your mama said, girl, go outside by that man and get in an Uber and come here. I would say, daughter, call the police. Because what mom said, hey, daughter, go outside by the strange man and leave. Girl, what? Uber?
Got an Uber, came in her house.
You canceled the
I came back, he changed the gate on me.
Your wife wants to get in the house and she can't.
That's a large estate.
Because you locked her out. Okay.
I got 2 witnesses here, and
is there any way she can get in?
Yeah. That's a simple question. No, go ahead. Huh? And by the way, I will subpoena you if you lie on the court. So lie if you want to.
Hold on.
That type of person.
So tell me.
When I tell y'all, I'm not standing around and fussing with nobody who put me out. I get you his wife and you feel like you are entitled to live there too. I'm not living in foolishness. I am not living in foolishness. I'm his wife. I live here too. Bitch, move.
So tell me.
Because technically, that's his. Look, I'm not siding with Dwight at all. That's his house. Trying to be like, we've been there for 15 months. That man been at that estate since it was with Royce years ago, okay? That man been in that house a long, long time. I'm not trying to force anyone to have me at a house I don't own. I just moved in, bitch.
How do you know this situation?
We're just here doing pressure wash.
I'm only here to pressure wash. I ain't got shit to do with whatever they got going on. Now, this is Dwight talking.
What his mom has been trying for the last year to get her daughter.
So who has custody? You still have custody?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So what is happening is they have teamed up.
Who has? She has in your ex-wife?
Not Amy then teamed up with the baby mama.
Or the baby mother or whatever?
And the baby mom.
Okay.
They're upset about money. So they want to destroy my kids and my reputation. I didn't even want you to hear this, but I got to let you know. I'm going to officially retire from basketball. And I was having a ceremony in a couple of days. We're supposed to do tomorrow. She knows me. So she can do anything to ruffle my feathers, stop my stuff. She can do it. Last night we asked the cops to do something about her being here. Because she's going to keep antagonizing me. And I know the rules. I know what's going on.
And that be the crazy part. Once you marry someone and y'all live together, legally, the police can't force either person to leave if it's their residence. The police can't force either person to leave unless there is grave physical danger, harm, and they're going to arrest someone. They may suggest, hey, do you want to leave for the night? But they can't make anything happen. So even him saying, like, she crazy, she keeps acting up, what can I do? Nothing. Divorce her. If you think she crazy and you don't want her at your house, you have to file for divorce. Amy, if you think he crazy and he keep putting you out, bitch, move. Y'all both is insane.
And I'm cool with that, but this is my place. I've been here for 9-10 years. We just got married. She left the first 6 months. She was trying to get some money with it. Everybody telling me to do the right thing.
What is the right thing, Mr. Howard?
The right thing was to stay married or stay with somebody.
Okay.
And so,
don't stay, bitch, leave.
I tried that, you know what I'm saying? Forgiveness, whatever you want to call it. Brought it back in the exact time when I brought it up here to the time she started going crazy.
Y'all, look, y'all see behind him? That's the nigga's house. His driveway is 4 miles away from the house. So when Amy said I had to walk a country mile because I was locked out, that is crazy.
For you, as soon as the year hit, she just went berserk. And so there's also been instances where she's jealous of my animals. I had
what?
My animals.
Now he said she's jealous of my animals.
With these dogs?
I had another animal
Okay.
that was killed under her watch. A couple of days before the dog died, she told me, I got something for you. But she said it in a way like, I'm gonna do something to you. I got something for you. And
She killed your dog? You can't prove it.
I'm not implying or saying that she killed my dog, but I would say that she was negligent because she was watching my animals and she said that the dogs got out the gate. Now, as y'all can see, that this gate is pretty big and strong.
Right.
There's no way these dogs can get out no matter what they do unless somebody open the gate.
Pushes it open, right? Okay. All right. That's odd. Yeah. All right. At the end of the day,
I'm afraid for my son. He did not feel safe around her.
My son don't feel safe. She didn't kill my dog. She keep climbing the fence. She won't get out. She won't let me be crazy.
Something has to be done.
okay.
Like, please.
Well, tell me what you think you want done.
Here she's trying to antagonize me. This is why she called you guys to come here.
So
she was not locked out the house. She was in there. She just
It cut off. Now there was a separate video of her talking to them too.
I got off the TV show I was on for 4 years because he said he didn't want me doing the show, but now it's like he just fully financially, he took over my car note. He took over.
She said it was a TV show I was on for 4 years. Did she mean Love and Hip Hop? Was she on for 4 years?
Over everything. I got rid of my business phones. I'm on his phone plan, so both phones I have on me are on his. My insurance is on his, and I was thinking the whole time that the benefit is like, okay, I have a husband who wants to be a provider, you know, so I was willing to do it. My mom's husband provides for her in the same way.
This shows stupidity. Someone being a provider for you doesn't mean, hey, get everything in your name cut off. Only have what's in my name. That's not providing, that's control. Because if you had pay yourself, he can pay your cell phone bill. So for him to say, I wanted, I thought he was right. No. When anyone removes all of your independent things and then puts you under their stuff that they control, that's not them providing for you. Because if you want to provide for me, you can pay my cell phone bill that's in my name that I have access to. You can pay my credit card bills. You can pay my rent. You do not have to put me, I don't have to quit my jobs for you to take care of me. I don't have to give up all of my independence and all of my selfness for you to provide for me.
He just works a regular job, but then at the year later, it's like, dang, but if you get mad, he could cut my phone off. When he does that, he'll mute the phone. He can't take my insurance off, but he has literally backed my car up in the garage and I don't have clickers to it. So then he like, go catch your Uber. I'll catch an Uber because if I keep going back and forth, he's the breadwinner.
Do you have your own credit cards?
Yeah, I have my own credit card.
Okay, well that's good.
But all the money comes from him.
So
well, that's stupid.
You're not flashy. Good. So hopefully you have a little bit of your money squirreled away somewhere for the rainy day. I don't know if you do or don't. I would hope you do.
I don't yet.
Huh?
I don't.
That's also crazy. You have someone paying all your bills. Why do you not have any money? Why would you not? That is the dumbest thing anyone can ever do, to give up their own jobs, making money. And then the only money you have comes from him, but you ain't saving shit. Because again, if he stops paying you, paying your bills, giving you money, you're destitute and broke and homeless.
As a matter of fact, we just scored our first TV show. We were supposed to get $1 million a piece. We were supposed to be in LA tomorrow. My husband's fashion. he called them. No, he emailed them and canceled the show. I didn't even know that. The agent called me and said, Miss Howard, what are you guys doing? What wrong? We thought you guys were so happy. I'm like, I had no clue what he was
Are they going to be able to get around me?
Yeah. I got off the TV show.
Child. At the end of the day, the reason I don't feel bad for Amber, her brother was Amber, for Amy, Royce told you all this shit a long time ago. Amy was dumb. Amy was dumb. She believed the hype. She thought she was special. And she allowed someone to convince her to be completely dependent upon them. You allow him to make you dependent, a child he takes care of. And when the baby's bad, punishment. When you say he locks you out the house, he takes your car, he cuts your phone up, that is a child. Even if you are a grown working person, and even if you haven't saved money, like if you have no money in your savings, but as long as you're able to get a job to work, that's at least your thing. But to not have a job, to not have your own phone, your own name, to not have any savings, it's like, what are you doing? And if he's giving you all this money, why ain't you penny pinching and saving some for later? If he gives you $5 grand, go shopping, girl, do $1,000. Girl, you better learn how to penny pinch. And now you look dumb. Oh, instead of imagine fussing. Anyway. Lastly, let's get Ray J. Now we discussed the other day when Shine and Mase and CamRon was on the blog, their podcast, talking about, Brandy used to talk to Mase and Shine. Ha, ha, ha. Well, Ray J is out here threatening people's booties.
Keep my sister's name out your mouth, and not, I'm gonna slap the fucking daylights out of you when I see you, period. Because one thing niggas ain't gonna do is talk shit about my sister without me going back on these big head ass niggas. Shine, Mase, and Cam, like, I don't know. I never had a problem with them, but I saw some shit today where, I mean, they gotta know that a nigga gonna come back strong and say some shit, because a nigga is not gonna let a nigga say anything and laugh and giggle and joke about a nigga's sister without me.
You just said too many niggas.
Going big on niggas. Not only am I about to go big on niggas, but I'm about to go on Instagram big on niggas too, and the dead homies. I don't give a fuck.
I bet the dead homies, like, why they keep going out of the dead homies? Why they keep putting it on us? We dead.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell niggas anything, but keep my sister's name out your mouth if it ain't good. If not, I'm gonna slap the fucking daylights out of you when I see you, period. That's it. And I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. They was laughing at some shit. I'll slap the living daylights out these niggas.
So Ray J later admitted when he was on the phone with Lauren Rose that was on the Breakfast Club that he did not even hear what was said. He just seen them laughing, and then the headline, Mase, Shine dated Brandy, and he got upset. So Ray J, I had to get the long version to speed up a little bit, because Ray J, Miss Sonia, this is why no one believes Ray J has heart issues and he's somewhere needing a heart transplant and whatnot.
Y'all is like the Three Stooges, nigga, and y'all looking real attractive. So when I see y'all niggas, y'all better not have that skirt on, nigga. Y'all better pull y'all panties up. You know what I'm saying? For real. I see y'all. I know where y'all at. Y'all be slipping too in Vegas, walking around the wind, acting like y'all winning. Nigga get some money and have to do 5,000 shows. Fucking bitch. Fuck y'all niggas. Hoe ass niggas.
So one, Ray J is absolutely doing this for attention. But I feel like when you have a heart condition, when you was in the hospital and you have some kind of a heart failure, your heart percentage is down, you don't have time to be fussing and fighting with CamRon, Mase, and Shine.
give you a venereal, nigga. Terrible is crazy. Hold on, let me charge the computer. Blood on everything, bro. I give these niggas a venereal disease that they ain't never had before. I tattoo the fuck out these niggas, blood. Bend y'all niggas over, bro. Hit y'all.
Bend them over.
From the back like this, nigga. Fucking punks.
At what
venereal disease that they ain't never.
At what point is the protection of your sister telling people you're gonna booty pop grown men?
Had before. I tattoo the fuck out these niggas, blood. Bend y'all niggas over, bro. Hit y'all from the back like this, nigga. Fucking punks. We're Boosie baby. We're back shots. Y'all come in and get some too, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Come in and get some of this.
Boosie boy and back shots.
Get some of this CamRon ass.
CamRon's booty.
Nigga. I will not tolerate it, nigga. And neither will LA. I'm talking about all of Los Angeles, nigga. Everybody out here, nigga. Bloods, Crips, SAs, smokers, crackheads.
Crackheads? Now hold on.
Now why am I in it?
And you could have did it.
See how I get drawn
because you never.
Not crackheads.
Hoes on Figueroa. Everybody, nigga. The agency.
The agency.
Everybody. Nobody's gonna allow that to happen, nigga. Fucking cunts. You feel me? Give a fuck about what my sister said, nigga. She probably ain't gonna ever watch this type of shit. But I'm watching you, nigga. And I'm watching you close, nigga. And I see you shave your legs, nigga.
That's suspicious.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's weird.
I like that. Blood. I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm talking about everybody. Niggas talking about my sister. Let me look up these niggas' moms and sisters and start posting their pictures. I'm gonna fuck your mom, your sister, nigga. I don't know how old y'all niggas are, but I'm fucking everybody in your family, nigga. Your daddy, everybody, nigga.
The daddy?
That's what you want here? Yeah. Fine. I'm fucking him.
Not the daddy.
If they dead, fuck them. I'm fucking them in they fucking corpse mode, nigga. Nah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, people.
And I don't give a fuck. I want to see shit everywhere, nigga. Y'all already walking around with white drawers on. We see the doodle streaks. Nigga. Nigga, you fucking bitches. Y'all niggas is hoes anyway. Always talking shit about something. Just some hoe ass shit, bro. I'm a fucking journalist, nigga. And you see when I journalize shit, I tell niggas how it is, nigga. Y'all niggas, I'ma have all y'all niggas on my finger, nigga. You, and you. All y'all niggas stink, nigga.
Why would she say that? Like,
did he sniff his fingers?
And I love it. You fucking clowns. Simpson looking ass niggas. CamRon looking like he fresh off a stroke. Dead homies. Nigga lip ain't been the same. That's why he stopped for a while. Then he came back strong. The nigga had to get better.
CamRon. Not CamRon looked like he had a stroke or he come up, girl.
You see that bottom lip, nigga? We know you had problems, nigga. Smoking crack or doing something you wasn't supposed to do. Nigga, like what you just did, nigga. Y'all keep my sister's name out y'all mouth before I put my dick in all y'all mouths.
Now, hold on now, sir.
Nigga, y'all little bitches. Fuck y'all niggas. Clowns, cunts. You fucking bitch. Fuck you. Fuck your wife. Fuck your kids. Fuck everybody, nigga, you bitch. And when I see you, I'ma spit on you, nigga. So if you was gonna do something with my sister coming up, just get ready for this loogie, nigga. Cause it ain't gonna be watery. It's gonna be mucusy. Right in your motherfucking ass, nigga.
I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Ray J said all of that on the social medias, okay? And I don't know what to do with it. I don't. Again, Ray, they were talking.
Let's just do it. Listen, let's do it. We're dealing with Brandy.
Okay, let me switch my glass.
You know what happened?
We going.
You was dating Brandy at one time, or y'all was just, how'd it go?
I was special, you know. He came in and wanted to be special. So I had to let him be special.
I mean, no lies told.
Yeah,
he was.
Now, to be fair, the part that we saw in the clip of them talking, CamRon to me did bring up Brandy in a way that could be, rude and disrespectful. Mase just said, hey, yeah, I was talking to her. I was special. Shine popped up. He wanted to be special too. Brandy was talking, you know what I'm saying? So neither one of them said anything disrespectful. They both just claimed at a time in the 90s, they both were talking to Brandy. Do I think that was a good subject? No. Do I think anybody in 2026 should be discussing what they were doing in 95? No. Do I think them laughing like that was rude? Yes. Do I think the insinuation was trying to whole shame Brandy? Yes. Whole slut shame, all of that. They were actively trying to insinuate Brandy was fucking both both Mase and Shine at the same time back in the day. And Brandy had a very wholesome image back then. For you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's me. But I'm like, y'all weird, okay? But Brandy did reply. Okay. She said, this is a couple minutes, huh? Okay. Brandy said, is it on her page? Let me see. Let me on her page. Let me see. Because I'm nosy. No. Is it on her page? Oh. So because her book is on the way. Okay. Brandy's book is on the way. And so she said, in the late 90s, I had a platonic friendship with rapper Shine. And for the turn of events, that friendship was now being mischaracterized as we dated. Unequivocally, we did not. Okay? Bitch, we did not date. I'm not sure why an untrue narrative about a scope of what was a friendship more than 20 years ago is being reshaped during his current media interview. People telling their version of my story is why I'm releasing my upcoming memoir phases. It's time to tell my truth and debunk many of the Is it misnomers? I've never seen that word before. That people think they know about my life. Additionally, I rarely release statements and typically ignore stories about me in the headlines, even when they're false. But when I do decide to stand up for myself, I handle things on my own. While I love my brother Ray J, I don't condone or support the messages he shared on social media and have not asked him to defend me in any form. Okay, Fade is coming out, bitch, on March 31st. I'm getting that book. I love her point. Now, I don't know if Brandy saw what Shine said. I don't believe. Let's go. Let's look. Let's go look. Let's go look. I want to listen because after this we're done. We can all go to bed because it's late. But Let's listen to what Shine said.
It was a snitch.
Okay.
So I'm not. I think he know who it is.
Right.
I'm not gonna expose him.
Right.
But so I was so excited because this is my dream person.
Right. Talk about Brandy.
Brandy. I'm
Right.
a poor kid, Brooklyn, watching MTV, watching Moesha, watching her on BET. And, you know, as a dream, I'm like, man, if she was to know Shine, I got that.
Right.
So when I came up, she was in the crosshairs. Like, I was sniping.
Right.
And yeah, I had no idea though, because he was special.
Right.
So he was running that playbook
Right.
so discreetly, so quietly. I had no idea.
Yeah, he's sneaky.
Yeah, so he was an ultra sniper. But I was so excited.
Right.
So I kept telling one of our mutual friends, and he was snitching me out. And then so Brandy was like, yo, who you told you here?
Right.
How so-and-so know that you here with me right now? And I'm like, oh man.
Right.
So yeah.
That's what's up.
So while Shine never said verbatim they dated, he for sure is trying to insinuate it. You know, even I think he's trying to insinuate I was hanging out with Brandy. You know what I'm saying? I liked Brandy. I wanted to be with Brandy. It sounds innocent. You know what I'm saying? It sounds innocent, but her making a clarification and saying, well, yeah, we was cool. I had a platonic friendship with him, meaning we were hanging out. You know, we were around each other. However, we wasn't dating. And that Brandy. There are men I fucked, I wasn't dating. I had friendships in my 20s and the 2000s and 90s. You know what I'm saying? So I get both sides. I get her saying, hey, we wasn't dating. It was a platonic friendship. I don't know why the fuck now they're trying to reshape it to something else. And I also noticed she didn't mention Mase in this. This was really her clearing up her and Shine, not her and Mase. And again, I don't know if Brandy heard the full interview that they did. I'm not sure. But her saying unequivocally, bitch. Okay. I don't know why this friendship is being reshaped during these interviews. Okay. I don't know why. Yes, I knew Shine. Yes, we had a friendship. So she's not denying, him saying they was hanging out. I think her point is, even if he wanted more, if he thought it was more, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't. So I never felt like Shine was saying I was fucking with Brandy like that. Okay, I always felt like his point was, yeah, I was around her and I liked her so much, and I want to be there, bitch. I do want to be down with Brandy. Now, when Ray J was first talking shit, this little thing, Shine commented and Shine said, let the record reflect, I did not hit it first. Most respectfully, Mase and CamRon. Now, some folks felt, oh, that's shady. I feel like Shine's point was, Ray J coming at me about respect of women and his sister. However, he made a whole song called I Hit It First, which was disrespectful to Kim. And I think Ray J made that song either when was Kim was either I don't know, Reggie Bush or Kanye or Blake. I don't know. But I think, even him mentioning, I didn't hit it first. Ray J did make a horrible song about fucking Kim Kardashian first. So how can you be upset about us having a conversation about an old relationship with your sister when you did that to Kim. You consistently, y'all both, the Kardashians and also as well, have consistently, done that shit for years. But your song I Hit It First was rude to Kim. Now I hope Shine or Mase called or contacted Brandy to, shut down any bullshit. But, also, Brandy making it clear, I love my brother. I do. I love my brother. However, I don't support Ray J going on a live and insinuating or threatening to take men's booties is not a way to defend your sister. To me, Ray J is a horrible sibling. Ray J is like Tamar. When Tamar do crazy shit, and then Tony is the famous sister who has to ignore her younger siblings' bullshit. Ray J does that kind of stuff where he, and Brandy usually doesn't say shit. But because Ray J was consistently mentioning his sister in his rant and a little bit of gay bashing. And even though Ray said I haven't talked to my sister, I know she probably won't see this. She saw it. And she said, I don't condone or support the messages he shared on social media and have not asked him to defend me in any form. Meaning Ray J is on that bullshit. And if anybody want to sue him for threats of booty taking, don't look at me. Shine, call Brandy, or just publicly say I never meant to insinuate we had a relationship like that. I just meant we were cool, we were friends. I wanted to date you, was hanging around you, and had no idea you were messing around with Mase. But I blame CamRon. Because CamRon brought it up. CamRon was the one being messy, in my opinion. And Mase laughing so hard, probably mean, in my opinion. They have been kikiing about that shit the whole time before Shine got there, okay? Either way it go, we love Brandy. Okay, and Ray J, go sit the fuck down somewhere. Anyway, we're done. Another 3-hour tour. Okay.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now come on now.
Cause who give y'all 3-hour shows after work? I do. I be tired, but I be here. Okay, I'm a good man, Savannah. Anyway, y'all be sure. Yeah. Y'all be sure to like this video. And make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, okay? Share this video to share it on Twitter, on your whatevers. On Twitter, on your IGs, on your TikToks, okay? Share, okay? Y'all know, comment, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok, okay? I had a good time. Thank you, Keisha. For my CashApp, for my super chat. Yeah, okay. We have a good time, y'all. Okay, we have a good time around here and stuff. I be like, yeah, they hear a good time being had by our child. Don't you love it? I like it. Now, I may not be loud. If stuff goes on, I'll be laughing. And y'all, as y'all know, I am only doing lives Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. only. Okay, so that way y'all know she always around. She only around here after work. Okay, 9 p.m. ish. 9 p.m. ish. Okay. So again, if stuff happens, I will be live tomorrow. If not, I will be live on Friday. Okay. I still have to do it after dark. Maybe we'll do one Friday. I don't know. I gotta think. But because next week we have, I may do one Friday or Saturday. Think about it. No. Okay. But a great time is always had. I always not forget, lives during the week is always 9 p.m. If I'm live on a Saturday or Sunday, it's always between 5 and 6 p.m. And we will be live next Thursday for the versus battle and whatnot. Okay. If you don't see a thumbnail, I'm not gonna be right. Okay, I'm not gonna be here. Okay. But again, thank y'all for watching. If you did not watch Monday's live, go watch it. It was a good live on Monday. Okay, okay. But again, go Monday live. We was on live on Sunday. I did Love and Marriage Huntsville, child. I got some good thumbnails, child. Good thumbnails. Okay. But yes, like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I gotta go. I appreciate y'all. Until next time, bye.